Good evening, London, as we said. And all I can say, cracker, excitement, beautiful atmosphere, no doubt. I mean, I'm lost for words because the excitement that I see, the patience that I see, all worth the while when youngsters and amateurs are waiting and getting positive results at the end of it. I think that's what it's about. However, we have the young chap here. If I could catch your name, sorry, I'm lost. Hksz. Hksz, tell me, how are you feeling as far as the games are going at the moment? Your senior team has just won. Surely you're feeling, high spirits on that.
Yes, we have high spirits. We have a lot of youngsters in our team, a lot of colts, which are ready to play this game. And let's have the show to begin.
Absolutely, let's have the show to begin with that. We got Kaf. Kaf, few words. You're leading the tournament. You've been a leading run scorer as well. You're going in the front foot at the moment. And I think, is it your first game against the Bouncers?
No, second game.
Second game towards the Bouncers.
Yeah, but alhamdulillah, it's been an amazing tournament. The boys this is the start we've wanted, and this is the start we've got. So alhamdulillah, we'll keep this form, and hopefully we'll just play our normal cricket. It's a funny game. Hopefully we do our basics right, and we get the win today as well.
Looking forward for a good turnaround like we just saw.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. With that, Shahid, how are you feeling? Tell me, you're holding the London Premier League, the ball there as well of the London Premier League. Hksz on one side and the other side, you got the London Premier League and LPL. Tell me, how are you feeling, Shahid? आप कैसे फील कर रहे हैं? आपने आज शाम को जो यहाँ पे अंपायरिंग की है इस एटमॉस्फेयर में, टीवी पे तो आउट क्लास रिस्पॉन्स आ रहा है.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. आज पहला गेम मैंने किया HKS के लिए. बहुत अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस लड़कों ने दी है और माशाल्लाह सब लोग बड़ी रिस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं अंपायर्स की और एटमॉस्फेयर बहुत अच्छा है. तो होपफुली नेक्स्ट गेम भी इसी एटमॉस्फेयर के हिसाब से अच्छी होगी.
Quick turnaround, well done with that. And I got my favourite umps here, the man, Kamal Doon, who does a wonderful job. I love watching him when I go back and I look at the games. I see the man prevalent on the crease, and that's what it's about. Wonderful turnaround, good timing, good over rate, and I'm sure we're going to maintain that.
I think I'm enjoying more than the players.
Excellent, lovely to hear.
It is a lovely game, and this game has been quicker than the previous games, and I'm hoping that the boys will turn it around even a bit quicker.
I think the boys are getting a gist of it, like we heard at the toss and we're hearing. Of course, there's excitement all around. It's something absolutely new for them. It's a new format, which obviously the benefit of the doubt has to be given, but at the same time, we got to teach and develop them.
That's true. That's true.
So let's just keep it going. Let's go for the toss and let's do this. Right, who's going to flip it? Who's going to call? Kaf's going to flip it. Hksz is going to call. Let's come on the pitch. And heads is the call by Hksz. And tails it is. Hksz win the toss. And mashallah.
Yeah, we're going to bat first.
You're going to bat first. So, Hksz, what is it that you wanted to do?
Bowl.
They wanted to bowl, so technically both parties are happy. Hksz, the home team, have won the toss. They've elected to bat first. We're not going to keep you waiting. Let's get the crackers and let's get the game on its way. So don't go anywhere. A lot of excitement, a lot of, shall I say, there's the energy in the atmosphere with the youngsters. There's the amateurs. I mean, I was just speaking to one of the chairmen of Nlmcc and he said to me, we're just loving it. I mean, to get that sort of energy, to get that sort of feedback. I mean, London's young, the night is young, well within the over rate, as you heard the ump say as well. Zinger stumps, and a great thank you for Zinger, who actually rushed over those Zinger stumps all the way from Australia. And it couldn't have been better to give these youngsters a good boost. With that, both teams have won the toss. Never heard that one before, have you? Well, everything happens down here in London on HKSZ because technically, as we always say, Nlmcc bouncers wanted to bowl. They got what they wanted. HKSZ wanted to bat. They got what they wanted. And with that, the game is on.
So there you have it. Hksz have won the toss and they will bat. So I've got Ifti again with me today. Ifti, how are you?
I'm alright, Nightbite. How are you doing? Alright? I'm alright. How are you today?
I'm very good. So looking forward to the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we won the toss. We want to put the runs on the board, and hopefully we'll restrict them to the low total.
So I take it with the same batting order. It's Kaif coming at 3. But today you haven't got Robbie. Robbie's not here today.
Yeah, unfortunately Robbie is not playing, but we've got change of batting order today. We've got Master Blaster. Mr. Dorga is coming up. Feroz is opening today.
That'll be interesting because he doesn't let too many dot balls go through.
No, he doesn't like running either. So it'll be him, Shamil, and then Cap, and then we'll see from there.
Should be interesting because I don't think they'll be running too many. Him and Sharman won't be running too many singles.
No, Dorga, he's gonna go there today. He's got a license to play his game. Hopefully, let's see how it goes. Runs on the board, and the same that we've been doing for the last 2 games.
So, do you actually only play for Hksz or you play for other clubs as well?
Yeah, I mean, on Saturday, I used to play for Ilford for the first and the second, but then for the last 4 to 5 years, I've gone to Kent. So I'm playing for the Kent League in Division 1 there. But generally, on Sunday, we play NCL leagues. Now we've joined Britannia League as well.
That's good because there's a lot of Sunday cricket in this area.
Yeah, now BCL is actually coming on, and there's another league actually, I've heard about it as well.
Yeah, LSL.
LSL, yeah, that is coming on next year as well. So there's a lot of competition now.
Yeah, I think I've also heard that Elliot Davis is back as well, offering £15,000 in prizes. Amazing amount of money.
Yeah, but the thing is, amount of cricket there is all around East London. It'd be interesting how they're going to accommodate the teams, because now we've got 4 to 5 teams, 4 to 5 leagues which are playing against each other. So if you've got players playing for Elliot Davis, it'll be difficult for the team, unless a team got 22 players, to play into 2 different leagues. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think to be honest, the more the merrier. As somebody who's been with the GMCL for 26, 27 years, I think so long as your product is good enough and people buy into it, then good luck. I don't think we should be stopping leagues from opening up. The only issue I do see is grounds. I think we will have to go outside the area to play on decent grounds, which, to be honest, a lot of leagues are starting to do that. Normally, if you look at just taking the NCL as an example, you've got clubs playing in Kent, clubs playing in North London, clubs playing in West London. So I think the main thing is that you've got to be playing on a decent ground.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, to be honest, this year we've travelled all the way down to Gravesend, all the way down to the South Kent, Bromley, all the other areas, just because too many grounds have been taken, because of so many leagues are around. So everybody within the team, they're trying to accommodate the local clubs, but because so many teams are involved, there aren't much availability. So I may be interested to see where they're going to accommodate the grounds from.
Yeah, so back to tonight's game. So you've played 2-1-2, so in good form. So how do you think tonight's game will go?
Yeah, I mean, same strategy. Boys will just keep playing the same strategy that we played last 2 games. We just come in, play positive cricket, put the runs on the board, play sensibly, bring the partnership, and basically see what we do from there.
So playing under the lights as a bowler, is there much difference, or is it more for the batsmen? That's the challenge here.
To be honest, to me, challenge is for the batsman, because it's the pink ball. I've heard that any ball that's pitched slightly at a shorter length, it just comes through, and it's very hard to pick up. Unless you bowl a fuller ball, you'll be able to pick up the length for the bowler. But because of the pink ball, I've been speaking to the different teams. under the light, it's been a challenge for the batsman. But as a bowler, I don't mind as much as I would like to bowl and get the dot balls and making sure batsman doesn't pick me and doesn't hit me for fours. I don't mind.
Yeah, because to be honest, watching you guys play, your top four do most of the run scoring, and your bowlers, your strike bowlers bowl well. This is not you. There's at least another two other youngsters whose names unfortunately skip my mind at the moment. But like, it'll be interesting. I think Hksz been batting well.
Kaf is batting brilliantly. I mean, two games, 250s in a row, and then it brings up positive vibes to the other teams because they can see somebody's performing as a captain and leading it from the front. Then the other players follows from there basically. But
So-
as you can see, Doga warming up. Hopefully he will get going today.
Yes, it'll be nice to see him go. The two umpires are now making their way out to the middle, and shortly they should be followed by the fielding side, North London bouncers.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the only advantage we have against this team is that we played against them at the very first game of the league. We know the team, we know what they like. It kind of gives you much more of understanding of some team that you played already against with. And then, you know, we'll take it from there, from over and over and ball by ball, really.
Yeah, see the bouncers there just having a huddle. So they'll be, as you said, they lost the first game, but only by 17 runs. It wasn't actually a big margin, so they'll be hoping for something better this time round. Their other club, the North London Strikers, they've played 2-1-2, so they'll be keen to get at least a win on the board.
Yeah, no, to be honest, last game was a bit close game, but we actually planned it through. We speak about it, and what we wanted to do today is making sure we put enough runs on the board. Then as a bowling side, when you're defending it, you've got enough runs on the board to defend it. Because it's 11 over games, anybody can come and become a star.
Yeah, so the two openers making their way in the middle. The famous Firoz there, wearing a helmet.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen him wearing a helmet before, but
Yeah, Doga, he's gone there today, so hopefully we are hoping for a good start. Shamil is been playing really well as well. So finger crossed, Doga gets going, we get a good start, and then put the runs on the board, and looking forward to defend it from there, hopefully.
yes, interesting times. So just waiting for the bowling side to take up their positions. I think Doga Firoz going to be the,
Number
it
one.
looks
maybe?
like Firoz is number one, and he's telling his younger partner to go on the other side. So interesting colour of pads. Yellow, one's wearing yellow and the other one's wearing white. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the other thing is because it's been raining as well, and there's another dew factor there because of the outfield is really wet. It'd be interesting for the bowling side first, because the ball gets wet and it gets heavy. Because of the rain around and the outfield really wet, it's difficult to bowl when the ball comes to you and you feel it's got so much water in there, and then you see it's very difficult because the ball starts to slip out of your hand. That's when you started bowling and started struggling in a bit.
it looks like Shamil will be taking strike, and opening bowler. Captain Imtiaz there, just setting the field.
Number 166.
Zaid will be the bowler, left arm over.
Yeah, I mean, first couple of overs will be really crucial, because from the first 4 overs, if Doga can go in the way he's played, and if he gets going in the first 4 overs, that will give us a really good start, and then we can capitalize from there afterwards.
Looks like the players are ready now. Here comes Zaid now, left arm over comes and bolts. It's started off with a full toss there. Could be called a no ball, just waiting for the umpires to signal whether it was actually a no ball or not. Just
No, I don't think
the umpires
it's
just
called, is it? Did it call?
conferring, and
I don't think it's called.
it's not being called a no ball. So I think Firoz having a little chat there with the umpire. But it's 2 runs for Sharmel, he's off the mark, and Hksz are 2 without loss. As you said, I think the ball. Well, it can't be wet at the moment, but that's going to be a factor later on. That's a nice looking shot there.
That's
Lovely
a shot. Yeah, it's a good shot. That's 4 runs there.
Lovely.
That's a good down the track. Shamil has been playing really well. I mean, down the ground, he plays sensibly, and then he goes ball by ball. That's a good shot there as well, down the track. Really good. He's put up 4 balls, very good 4 balls. Straight down the track.
So it's a nice response there from Zaid. Bent his back a little bit, and good carry there on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean the ball is skidding there. You can see they're cleaning the ball because of the rain around. I think it's difficult because you can see as soon as the ball hits the pitch, it just skids and carries through. So it'll be interesting how we're going to ball on it afterwards.
It's a nice looking shot there for a
Misfield there.
misfield, but it's just another single. So here it is, the famous Firoz Doga.
Yeah, we just wait and see for Rose because he plays his own game. He doesn't like running. Interesting how he goes about his first game so far. I mean, batting.
Yeah, I think I think he bowled 1 over in one of the games, but we haven't seen him bat. So it's
a good challenge for us, and
Robbie's loss and Firoz's gain today. So they obviously know his game because I think the field's been set. Leg side, very strong on his legs.
yeah, I mean, Feroz got the reputation for hitting big boundaries, so they know. They played against him. They know each other as well.
7 without loss, and Zaid comes up and bowls the 5th ball of his first over. Oh, well ball there.
Like I said, they worked him out already as a slow ball there. Just deceive him in the air.
That noise in the background is the generators which are being used to power the floodlights here. Oh, Firoz comes down the track.
That
Sort
can't
of
be out.
charged and misses the ball, and that's the end of the first over. 7 without loss. Any predictions on the score then, Ifti?
Yeah, I mean, Adoga, we missed out a couple of balls, but we like him to go on and get some boundaries. I mean, Hksz, I mean, we've won first 4 overs, like I said, big overs to go in, and then, you know, that gives us a bit more confidence for the later day. We can go on and capitalize on the first over. So interesting because the ball is, I think, skidding as well. As you can see, one of the balls is skidding and carrying it through. Not easy, like I said at the start. It is a challenge playing against the wet ball. Okay, so we got a new bowler now, Ismail Daoud.
Ismail is another left arm of a bowler, comes up and bowls. Bowled it well there. Charnel just trying to cut the ball there. Like, nice to see Kaif here.
Hello, Hanai.
Just about to go into bat. Any thoughts?
Just like I've just done my simple mind, just play my cricket shots and do my basics right. I think that's the most important thing. Just go in there with a clean mind and just play my normal cricket, and hopefully get a team to a good score.
The ball there. Fiddles has gone up there. Could be a run out here. Ooh!
Oh, that's close.
I think if it hit, it was out. I think Sharmel was a bit shocked that Fiddles wanted to run.
Yeah, that was. Communication wasn't great there. Firoz just started to run, and Sharmel wasn't interested, sent him back. Luckily he got back. I think twice I saw two balls Firoz faced, and just both big weaves trying to go across. It's gone up, and he's edged it for 4 runs, I think. Nope.
No, I think the ball's holding up today a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's a bit wet out there. You know, I think if the ball gets hit on the ground, just straight on the ground through, I think it will go. But because of the impact it's coming in, the field is a bit soggy, so it will hold up a bit. So running will be very important today.
So obviously, you know your brother's game well. So now he's facing. What do you think is actually going through his mind at that stage there? That's a good shot there. That should be a boundary. Yep.
Yeah.
Probably not quite where he anticipated the ball to go, but
yeah. So I've, as you said, after every game I like to sit down with him and talk to him about his batting and tell him about what he could improve on and what he's doing very well and what to keep going on. And we've come up with a lot of things, positive, a few negative in the sense that we need to just maybe technique here and there. But I've spoken to him a lot, and it's just about playing through all the overs as an opener. Just really set the base off nicely, and I think that's what he needs to do as an opener. If he does that, then he can really give the rest of the boys a good chance. I think it's a drop chance.
Yeah, but probably just happy that he stopped the boundary there. So
yeah,
it's not been a bad over. Only 6 of it so far. One ball remaining. So steady start there for Hksz.
Yeah, steady start, and not a bad start for the bouncers as well. I think they'd be pretty happy with this start. But let's see. All it takes, like you did mention in the last game, all it takes is 2 overs.
Two big overs.
2 big overs, and the game's completely changed.
And
it's a beautiful shot.
Lovely shot.
Over the top, that is beautiful. And it's not going. And it's not gone.
No, as you said, I think it hit the ground and then almost stopped.
Yeah.
So, end of the second over there.
No,
Score moves on to 14.
Yeah, 14.
15. Sorry, 15 without loss. So, not bad start from Ismail there.
From both sides, I think they'd be happy with. I think it could go from here, could go anywhere.
Well, in actually thinking back to the first game, I think there were good starts. The power play overs, both teams took advantage. So
yeah.
I remember, I think there's probably about 30 from the Hertfordshire Sahibs, and in reply, I think North London Smashers actually even got more than that. So
yeah,
compared to, well, as I said, this is the Firoz is on strike now, so anything could happen.
Yeah, it's either literally boundary or he's literally getting out. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Because as a T11 player, I think his specialist game is to go out there and just hit.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's looking to do. I think this is Zaid back on. Wide ball.
Oh, could be 4 wides here.
as I said, see, as the ball goes
gone.
along the ground,
Yeah.
it really kicks off with the
So it's
skids on, and that's 5 wide.
5 wide. So it's a good start there for HKZ for the third over the power play. So the field is still in. They'll be hoping to take the score to about 30 in this over. I think it's a
Yeah.
19 now.
So again, look, the run rate's gone up to 10 and over.
Yep. So 20 there, sorry.
So still 6 to come,
Yeah,
and
so
20 is the score for naught. Let's see what Feroz Doga can do. As he said, he's looking for the big shots.
Not quite time there. It could be single. Are they going for 2 here? No, they're not. Sensible.
I think the pitch is quite holding up a bit. It seems like they're not really connecting. It's holding
Yeah,
up.
because I'm not sure whether it was covered for the whole week or whether it was just covered partly.
No, it was covered. It was covered.
That's good.
It was covered. If you compare that pitch to the other pitches, it's done very well. But
So Zaid comes in and bowls. It's a full toss there. Oh, he's
missed the
it.
chance.
Yeah, it's sort of
And
straight
it's gone for 4. And
straight through him. So Sharmel will be happy with that. He's raced along now to 19. The score is now moved on to 25. The strikers there watching after their good win. Comfortable win in the end. Chased 106 with 2 overs to spare. So they're looking dangerous.
I think they chased it with. I think there was 2 overs.
9 overs and 9 overs.
Yeah.
And I think looks like a decent bat.
Yeah, I did say that in the first game they played, but he got out man-cadded.
Yeah.
They man-cadded on 9, so he couldn't show his full. But today, with the Hertfordshire, the Hunter Sahibs hadn't been seen. We didn't know how they played. They showed it was a completely new team, and we were wondering how they were going to come along. And I think Deek played absolutely amazing cricket. Like I said, he played a few unorthodox shots. He played very well, and again another 429.
Yeah.
I think this is
You're watching this game live on YouTube,
or Facebook.
as well.
I think this could be one of the big overs that you said.
Yeah, 29. I think still with 3 balls to go. So we could go,
14 and still 3 to come.
we could go beyond the 30 that we said. So
Oh, yeah.
Zaid under pressure a little bit now. We'll be hoping for a dot ball. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's a beautiful shot.
It's
It's gone for 4. Beautiful shots.
probably
Just waited on that over the top. Sharma playing a beautiful innings. Amazing cricket he's playing. He just waited for that. I think you could see a difference in.
There is a
You could
difference,
see a
yes.
very big difference from the last game to now, and how his coordination and the way he's playing. It's he's playing much more freely, and we did have talks before last week, and it looks like he is executing those plans.
Yeah. So he's raced on to 27 with Firoz on 5. So Zaid under pressure now. 3 boundaries on the trot. So to be honest, there's not much you can do as a bowler in a power play over. It's just hopefully trying to hit your lines.
Yep. Yeah. 100%.
So Zaid comes in to bowl the last ball.
2 to come.
Oh, it's a swipe there. That's where I believe that in a way, yes, he's striking the ball well, but he just open the face of the bat and just run it down.
Yeah.
Because he's not, I wouldn't say that he's in the same league as you when it comes to striking the ball. I think he relies more on timing.
Yeah.
You've got that bigger frame,
power.
So you have got a power game.
Yeah, I
But-
think because he's hit 3 4s. I think you just nudge it down for a single, get yourself off strike.
Well bowled there from Zaid. So nice comeback from him for the last 2 balls of the over. Is it over now?
Yeah. As I said,
So-
it's just I think he's hit 3. You've got what 13, 18 off that over, and you've just hit 3 4s. Go out there, balls come open, like you said, open the face of the bat, and open the face of the bat, nudge it for a single, get yourself off strike, and just keep batting like that. It's just I think that's what's the most important thing, especially in a T11 game. And I think that's what the last 2 balls, maybe there could have been 2 singles, there could have been 2, because every run counts. I think a dot ball in this format is, as we say, is a bad ball. We shouldn't. Every ball should be minimum single and the boundaries and everything. Like you saw, he tried to go again, twice again, but the power play is over now, so they are allowed 5 outside the circle.
So Ismail now comes on to bowl his second over, left arm over. Oh, well
and he struck that. It's gone up and it's gone for 6. Beautiful shot.
Finally, he gets back to bowl, and the end result
I think
is 6 runs.
That's what Dorgo was waiting for. He was waiting for the ball just to come, and that's what he did perfectly. He just waited for that, and just the big swing, and he's connected it. What do you think they're talking about in the middle? What do you think they're talking about?
I think knowing Firoz, I think probably telling him, let me take the strike.
Yeah,
so
I think
that's
yeah, he's most probably saying, Shamil, just like nudge it for a single. If you get me on strike, let me hit a few big ones. Let's get the team. And it comes in for the second ball of the over, Ismail, and it's gone up in the air.
It could be safe, this one.
And it is safe. It is safe. It's landed just behind the fielder. Dorgo was looking for the 2, but Sharma not interested, and that is 1 run. That's 40 on the board, 3.2 overs.
Almost double the score in a matter of about 8-9 balls.
Yeah. I think this is a good start that Hksz wanted. This is the start Hksz wanted.
So Ismail.
Let's see what Ismail does differently. Let's see. So he's projected. Ooh. We'll take that. We'll take that.
Projected score at the moment is 132, but Shamil now taking strike. Ismail comes in and bowls the 3rd ball of his second over. Clipped away nicely
for a single,
and they scamper a single. So
yeah, the field's changed for Shamil. I think they've put 2 man out on the offside. No, they haven't. They've brought the deep extra cover in, and they've brought deep cover instead. I think they want him for that slash. So I think that is just slashing at the ball. So Dorgo will be looking to go big, So Ismail comes in, and it goes up in the air, and he's dropped him, and they're going for the 2. Oh, and
that could be close. Is he giving him out? Is it being referred? Not sure. No, I think he's giving him not out.
The ball's gone up in the air, and as you can see, it was just in the hands, and it's just dropped him. And I think this will be very costly for the bouncers. I think they need to take their chances, because chances like these are the most crucial. Oh, that was very close, wasn't it?
Close, but the umpire deemed not necessary to refer it. I'd have referred it.
I think nowadays umpires' jobs have become much more easier.
Well, in some ways,
Yeah.
TV cameras can be good and bad. Oh, good
Oh,
shot.
and it's a beautiful shot.
Oh,
He's just
lovely
moved
shot.
across to the offside, and it's hit over square leg, and it's 4 runs.
Firoz is slowly opening up here. This is not looking good for the bouncers. Score has raced over 4 more there. Score has gone to 47. Firoz has now moved on to 18. That was actually a good shot.
That was, he moved across. And
You can say that he's a bit of a hitter, but that was actually
just helped on its way.
Yeah. He got into position very quickly there.
Yeah, he did. So that's 1 to come.
So Ismail now
14 over the over so far already, and again, and it's gone.
No, it's just gone through to sort of mid wicket there, and it's a single there for Firoz, who moves on to 19, and it's the end of the 4th over, going at 12 and over. So
12 and over. 12 and over.
Yes.
Twelve and over. 4 overs gone. 48 for naught. This is the start that we were hoping to get, and I think. And the new bowler's now come on. His name is, I don't know.
So the sponsors
Tosif.
for this is Channel 44, also the HKZ Titans, North London Muslims, HKZ Stars, HKZ TV,
HKZ Sports Services.
Khalif Times. So there's a lot of backing going on behind the scenes here. So Dosif now, the new bowler, starts off with a full toss, which is sort of edge.
No ball, it's given by the umpire.
Oh, it's a no ball, so it's
No
going to be a
ball
free
given.
hit.
Free hit.
Firoz is probably disappointed that he took a single. Unlucky there for the bowler. Probably just slipped out of his hand. Just checking here whether. Yes, it was.
Also-
It was a no ball.
Also,
So
on my charity as another sponsor.
on my charity. So it's
So
a free
it's a
hit
free
for
hit.
Shamil. Oh, it's
And
another.
it's another noble, and he's gone for 6.
It's got.
It's his first 6 of the tournament. Has he hit his first 6?
Yes.
Yes! Come on, boy! He's hit his first 6 of the tournament.
And it's signalled a no ball again, is it?
I think he's hit his first 6 of the tournament.
It was actually just as high as the previous delivery. So let's just wait.
Beautiful.
That is a no ball.
Well played. That is very
That's a
good.
no ball. I don't know whether the umpires have signalled it. Yes, it's a no ball again. So it's another free hit. Dosif has had a poor start to this over. 2 balls, two no balls. And
57 and 4 overs only gone.
this is not looking good for North London. Their brothers, the Smashers, came in and did the job against Hertfordshire Sahibs, and so Imtiaz, the captain, there, looking a bit bemused, I think. Not quite sure what to do about the field. It's moving a few more players around there.
So that's 2.
But you can't set a field to bad bowling, so
Yep.
simple as that. I think Dosif needs to settle down. So
I think the umpire is talking to the bowler and the captain because there's been 2 beamers in the over.
yeah,
2
but
no balls.
to be honest, I think the laws changed slightly. I think prior to 2017 or 2018, the bowler would now have to come out the attack. First one would have been his first and final, and then repeated it the next ball. He would have been out the attack. But now the umpire's got discretion. So common sense there. The ball obviously is wet.
And this is another big over coming.
So technically it's still a free hit.
9. Still a free hit. 9 already. No ball's been bowled yet.
Yes.
And this is, I think, one of the big overs that.
Oh.
Beautiful.
That's
Beautiful. It's going.
oh,
And
it's
it's
well fielded there.
just a 1.
Just a one. I
And
think.
that's the first ball bowled.
Yeah. So
10 off the first ball.
10 off 1 ball.
58 for naught in 4.1. And Tosif Mullah. You can even if you see Firoz's stance, he's more open in the sense, and he's just as if he wants to go, and you can see that it's really taking out the option of going over cover.
Yeah.
He's just literally he's given himself mid wicket.
Oh,
He's given him the range of mid wicket and cow corner, between mid wicket long on to cow corner or deep mid wicket furthest, even deep square. That region is his area. Anything outside off, he really can't really get over the top because his stance is so open.
just another single there for Firoz. Once again tried to smash it, but just got an inside edge in for 1.
And Shamil coming in. Oh, it's loud appeal.
Ooh. I won't be surprised if it gets
And
referred. I think
he's going for the review.
interesting. Interesting. From first glance, it looked close.
What do you think?
My first impression is it looked close.
So let's see.
So
now.
let's just wait and see now. The LBW here, the fielding side have referred it. It'll be interesting to see bowler comes in where the ball pitches. No, I think
If you
it's
see a rock and roll. Keep going on the front angle. Again. I think it might have hit.
but it was caught by the wicket keeper
No,
though.
it was dropped. It was dropped. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just. Tom, can you check if the keeper? You go fully to check the keeper's tapped.
So we're just checking whether there was contact there. And
No, he has dropped it. So I think
he caught it.
No, he dropped it. Go back. If you go back, look, the ball's there on the floor. He's dropped it. He has dropped it.
So I thought he did actually get back to it.
Yeah, he did get back to it, but the
Yeah.
keeper's dropped it. I think the decision would be not out.
Yeah, just rock and rolling that for the last time, but there was a bat on it.
So I'm gonna now hand it over to Jamil. Who's one of the players from the Bouncers, he's not playing today due to an injury, I think, but a young talented player he is. And here we go.
So Jamil, welcome.
Hi everyone, I'm back at home. Hope everyone's doing well.
So first time behind the mic.
Yeah, first time. Good
Yeah.
experience this.
Just relax.
Exactly, yeah.
Just see the pictures and see what goes through your mind. It's a rather wide delivery there, but
Had the
Firoz
full toss.
got back to it. Could be. Oh, he's out there.
Yep, that looks quite.
I think
Yep.
a direct hit there.
Oh wow, he's not giving it. What's happening there? I think the umpire thinks that the keeper has hit the stump
Yeah,
with his
but
hands there.
I would have thought that he would have taken a safer option and refer the decision, because
Exactly, yeah.
the batsman seems to be taking his gloves off there.
Yeah,
Should be using technology here.
exactly. Should be referring it to the third
batsman
umpire.
should refer it, to be honest, and not take any chances. So it'll be interesting to see whether he has referred this or not.
Got the technology, so why not?
I think
really?
he is been referred. So
Yep.
well done, umpire. It'll be interesting to see this, whether or not the keeper made contact with the stumps.
Here we see. Let's go.
Oh, he's out.
Direct hit.
Yeah, he's out.
Direct hit.
He's out. Hit.
Keeper wasn't even involved there. Could be a breakthrough. See the players celebrating here now. Hopefully it's a breakthrough for them. Hopefully change of momentum. They should be hoping for that.
Yeah, Sharmil will be disappointed at it. it was always going to be a close call. But mind you, Firoz was running to the danger end, so Sharmil was a bit slow there to take off. So strikers strike, and well, not sorry, the bouncers. The bouncers take the first wicket there. Sharmil out
36
for
of 19.
a very useful 36. He'll be disappointed because he was looking very good. So Kaif has gone in again, just having a quick chat with his brother, just letting him know what the ball's doing. So
It's always good to pass on a bit of advice,
yeah,
help each other out.
to be honest, personally I preferred just to work it out for myself.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, you see it a lot.
I don't
like,
mind a bit of help. Obviously, help, especially in a T11 game, you don't have much time to settle in.
Yeah.
So any bit of advice would obviously help.
Yeah, I think Sharmil will be disappointed there. He's looking good. So he's got his team off to a flyer though. So 60 for 1 in 4.4 overs. So 9K, he'll probably start off slowly, but then
accelerate.
and then he normally has 2 good overs, and before you know it, the score will be past 100. But Kaif so far hasn't got an average. Scored 59 in the first game, not out, and scored 59 not out in the second game. So
Definitely a good thing.
well, just goes to show that what a good player he is. He's very modest. Next time when he's on the mic, I'll actually ask him about his cricket aspirations. Where does he actually want to go? But Dosif comes in and it starts off with a full toss down leg side, but
Well fielded there.
unfortunately for Kaif, he went straight to a fielder. So
Dosif Mullah got 2 balls remaining in this over.
So the question's being asked again whether or not it was a no ball or not. I think Kaif seems to
Norman Dawood fielding there.
think it was a no ball there for height, but the umpires disagree with him. So it's the last ball off Doss's first over. Got 1 for 12. I'm not quite sure why he got 1, because it was a run out. Once again, it's a
Looks like a wide there.
wide ball, and it's going to be 5 wides there. So Doss's first over has becoming a bit of a nightmare over. 17 now.
Yeah,
of
still
the
a ball
over.
remaining.
Yeah, so
5 wides there.
yeah, so the score's moved on to 65 now. Still 1 ball remaining
What do you
of
feel?
of the 5th over.
What do you feel like the team's going to score here? How many do you think you're going to get?
I think 130, I would say. I
130.
reckon they'll double up from here,
Wow. Yeah.
because they've still
Looks like they
still
are.
got another 6 overs to go. Dossi comes and bowls once
Another
again
wide.
down the leg side. It's another wide, so it's another extra ball. Imtiaz, the captain, looking a bit bemused. There's been
66 off 4.5 overs.
yeah, it's 14 off his first over. Comes and bowls.
Oh,
Nice ball.
gone into the leg side there.
Not quite sure. Kaif wasn't quite sure where the ball went, but it sort of was skewed away on the leg side, and they take a single. So that's the end of the 5th over. 67 for the loss of 1 wicket. Projected score, so 5 12s or 60, so going over 66, so 5, so over 13 runs and over, at 13.4 to be precise.
Discussion going on there.
So
Wonder what
projected
it's gonna
score at the moment, at the current rate, is a whopping 147. Firoz is still there. I've forgotten about him.
be. Yeah, he's not really had much of the strike there.
Well, he's still on
Still-
21
yeah,
of
10
10
of
balls.
balls.
So
Striking at over 200 there. Great stuff.
yeah, so
New bowler comes in here, Sufyan Data.
Sibian Data, yes.
He likes to mix up his pace. Well, that's what he's telling me in the car, so we'll have to see what he does there.
The time in London at the moment is 10:44.
Yeah, it is
This-
quite late.
This game is likely to finish past midnight, but here comes Sufyan now. Comes in, runs in gently, right arm over. Not bad. Nicely struck down the ground there by Kaif for a single,
Zaid Gajia fielding there.
and that brings Firoz back on strike.
I think we all know what he's gonna do.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he's probably surprised he's still there because normally he's actually gone by now. But
There has been a couple drop catches in the deep.
yeah, so it'd be interesting if he bats all the way through. If he bats all the way through, then I can see a score of 150 plus here.
Wow. Yep.
So
Highest in the tournament, that would be, wouldn't it?
so he's obviously batting outside his crease there, as you can quite clearly see there. Anticipating. Oh,
Swings away.
this could be in the
What's
air.
happening there?
It's
Onto the fielder, and he's
Oh,
caught it.
well caught there.
Great catch there. First one that's gone into the hands for NLMC.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to sort of see whether. Is there something in the
Well batted by Dogger. 21. New batsman coming in. Sufyan Data got a wicket there. Sufyan Data, 2 balls, 1 wicket, 1 run. Discussion by North London Muslims. Hopefully North London Muslims get a bit of time there to regroup, think about their strategy, see what they could do from there.
Yeah, so Fiddle's out there.
Who's coming in?
It's actually a good catch in the end.
First one that's gone to the hand.
Yeah, there's a few more smiles there, and now
Yeah,
on
Sufyan
the
Data looks happy there.
few more smiles there on the
He's
bouncers.
loving it out there. He's loving it.
Well, why would you not
Exactly.
love it? You're now
Cricket in October. What
this-
more could you want, really?
this game will now remain, well, I won't say forever on the
Exactly,
internet.
yeah.
So even his children can go and watch it. His grandchildren can go and watch. Oh, well bowled.
Great bowl there.
Well
Great,
bowled.
great bowling there.
See,
I think what he's trying to do is mix up the pace, mix up the lengths, keep the batsman keep him
Yeah.
guessing.
So are you guys practicing at the moment?
Yeah, we do try and go down to Hackney Marshes every now and then, once a week. Obviously, try get a bit of bat and ball. You know, just keep the blood flowing.
You screwed that one.
Hit down the ground
So
for a single. Yeah, so we do try and go down. Try everyone to regroup, think about our strategies for the game. So yeah.
yeah.
It's not looking too good there right now,
This is
though.
the difference between Kaif and other batsmen. So he's obviously struggling at the moment, Kaif.
Yeah, he is. Not
his
not
timing-
really, but he's
timing-
3 or 5
timing-
balls still getting into the game.
and
So
that for him is slow. So the new young batsman is Mohammed Ahmed. So
he's got a Pakistani helmet there. Comes in. Oh, back foot. Oh, he's not giving it.
Ooh.
That did look close to me. Hit him on the back foot there.
Yeah, but I think
Missing leg.
they've lost the referral. You see.
Yeah, exactly.
So that did actually look quite close.
I thought it
should
did.
be-
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be interesting to see the replay. So Kaif now facing Sufyan, obviously.
Dead ball there.
It'd be interesting to. That's
Bit
well,
of
well spotted
yeah,
because I think
great stuff there.
they only had 3 fielders in the ring. So,
Down to Sufyan there. Great stuff there, Sufyan.
so Kaif facing again.
Great
Well s-
bowling there.
oh, well hit.
Oh, he's
Oh.
hitting the foot there.
No, it could be.
Oh,
could be
here we
close.
go. Here we go. Oh, he's run out. He's gone.
Oh, Kaif has
He's
gone.
gone.
A big
Oh,
mix
no.
up there between
Very big wicket there. Very, very big
Mohammed
wicket. We've seen what he's been
Hussain and
careful
Kaif.
of.
So Kaif has gone. So the star,
wicket there.
the star batsman has gone. So 70 now for the loss of 3 wickets.
70 for 2. Is this going to be the turning point? What do
3
you
now,
think?
isn't it? Because I think
Yeah.
so Firoz
3
has
down.
gone. He's obviously injured.
Yeah.
Sufyan, he's obviously
Hopefully he's all right.
feeling the pain there. Not getting much sympathy from his colleagues, is he? Really?
Yeah, Junaid doesn't care, does he?
Yeah.
No one's helping him out there.
Bouncers will be happy with that. Kaif obviously
In comes in Shanto.
disappointed there. So always wise to disappointed outside here. But the next batsman in
Shanto.
is Shanto. So interesting
Has
because
he had a bat in this tournament yet?
I think he has batted, but he normally only goes in with a few overs to go. So
Yep.
it's an interesting part of the game. They've got 5 overs still, so
2 new batters in, so
So-
you never know. For North London Muslims, could be a really good turning point. Hopefully they pull it back a bit, get a below par score.
that technically he should have run there. I think it was.
Would have been a hard single, to be
well,
fair.
well, it was actually Hksz call. So
Yep,
you
true.
should really trust your colleague. And I think if he would have run immediately there, see, he's gone back to his crease. There, he should have run there, but obviously didn't.
Not too sure about that. I don't know. Would have been a hard run there.
So
Bit of argument there.
yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, no, yeah.
Sorry comes into mind.
Sorry,
so-
yeah. Stranded him, hasn't he?
So
bit of a confrontation with Tosif and Imtiaz, the keeper. Thinking about what you'll bowl here. How many balls left in over? 2?
well, technically
1. Oh, it's over. Sorry, yeah, it's over. Sufyan's over is complete. Tosif comes on to bowl now. There's been 87 sixes in this tournament. Is that correct? Or
probably the other way around.
Other way around.
87 fours. And
thought that was quite high.
Tosif comes on bowls. Well, it's another
Another
full
full
toss
toss.
there. It'd be interesting to see whether
Throw comes in
deemed
into
to
the
be-
keeper.
deemed to be a no ball or not. No. The
Just
two,
below, I think.
the 2 umpires are happy there, so that's another single to the score. So Hassan gets off the mark, and Shanto
Shanto.
now is on strike.
Premier League's done really well to even get a game on today.
Yeah, I
Especially looking
think,
at the weather in the morning. I wasn't looking too happy, was I?
Well bowled,
Comes in.
well bowled, well bowled.
Dot
Yeah,
ball.
I think there were 3 games scheduled for today.
Oh, was it?
Starting at 4, 6, and 8.
Yep.
Obviously, because of the wet outfield and the wet pitch, I think.
Conditions, yeah.
Then I think they had to delay and move. Oh, that's a good shot.
Squirted away there into the deep.
Nice hands
And
there.
will be 4.
Nice hands. I think.
Shanto gets off the mark with a 4.
Yeah,
Good
way.
signs.
Yeah, good way to get off the mark there.
Definitely.
So that's the 88th forward of the tournament. It'll be interesting to see whether we get to 100. I don't think we get to 100 today, but you
Yeah.
never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Cricket's
so,
a funny game, isn't it?
so score moves on to 75 now for the loss of 3.
3 balls left in this over.
I think most batsmen in this format,
Yep.
as
Oh,
Gossip comes, so
goes behind square again.
Once again,
And it's
it's-
another 4.
pierces the field again, and it's got
Bit unlucky for the bowler there, I would say.
yeah, like technically he's actually bowling in the right area. So
Definitely, yeah.
I would have personally then dropped someone. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
there.
that's
he's,
it.
he's dropping
Good
a
call,
man back.
good call, yeah.
He's going to have to bring somebody up though, because he will. Who's come up? So just
Let's see what's happening
just
there.
quickly checking the field now. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4. He's got 4 in the circle, I think. And Shanto now.
On strike again, facing his 4th ball. Tosif runs in. Wide ball. He's bowled a couple of those in his spell.
So it's an extra ball
I
and
think-
an extra run. So total now has moved on to 80. So
Yep.
they've got 10 off the over without really trying.
Yeah, it just shows that on this pitch you get your value for your runs there. He runs off really quickly.
Yeah. So Dosif now expensive.
Yeah,
It's got 2 more balls to go.
comes in. How was that?
That is
That
very
does look close.
that
Wow,
looks
wow.
close.
That does look really close.
Unless he got back on it. No, he didn't. So it's another leg by.
That did look very close in my opinion. What do you think? Don't think they have any reviews left.
I think if he had a review, I would have reviewed that because that
100%.
looked very close.
That looked like he was missing the middle of middle.
Oh,
That is plump.
That is plum. I think
Absolutely plum.
Oh,
Absolutely plum.
unlucky bowler.
Feel sorry for Tosif there.
So
Definitely out there.
at least it was. Oh, it's a leg by. So
Tosif runs in.
that was a good shot.
Hit onto the leg side. Should only be a single.
Yeah, well fielded.
Well fielded, yeah.
So it's the end of the
Fielded by Zamir.
7th over. Score has moved on to 82.
82 off 7. 4 overs left. How many do you think they'll get off the last 4?
I think it'll be interesting to actually hear from Kaif again. Kaif, you know your players better than I do. They're both got good hands. I think that's what I would say. So
Yeah.
So what do you think? Obviously the run out was unfortunate. I think
Mhm.
these things happen.
Yeah. It's all part of the game.
It's part of the game. So I think so you're at what, 81 at the moment at the end of the 7th. So you've still got another 4 overs to go.
Yep.
It's 100 so current projected score is 130, which I suppose you'll take anyway.
Yeah,
You'll take 130 now.
Yeah.
But once again, it's great start though. Great
Yeah,
start.
it has been an amazing start. You know, as I said, the openers did a great job. I think they set us off really well. Yeah, we've lost 3 wickets in the space of 1 or 2 overs, which is not ideal for a batting team. But it's just about recovering. It's about recovering. And yeah, I think 82 in 7 overs is still a good score. And just
The main thing is now not to go too crazy. Just get to 100.
and yeah, 100%.
See, I think. Ooh, that looked close.
I'm just going to pass it back over to Jamil.
Is it going to? Has it been referred? Or is he?
2 dot balls in the over from Junaid.
Yeah, I think the batsmen need to. What would be? Ooh.
Wouldn't mind having a look at that again, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Can we?
Could we get a replay or no? Looks like play is just gonna
Wasn't
resume.
referred. I think.
Junaid runs in. 3 dot balls.
It's the same
Is
ball.
it going to be a maiden?
It's the same ball and it's the same shot.
Exactly.
It's trying to heave across the line.
Exactly. What's the release shot going to be? Bowler taking his time.
And it's
Get the ball dry. Go again.
it's quite good that his colleague has come down.
Have a little
Shanta's
chat, yep.
have a little chat. Just get back to bowl and just let me face the bowling then.
Runs in. And he's missed it again. 4 dot balls.
This is
Has
telling-
there been a maiden in the London Premier League?
I don't think so.
Could it be our first?
Actu-
Still a long way to go, but
I don't know. Maybe Abdul Mullah
yeah,
for the strikers may have.
really good bowler Abdul Mullah.
Oh, I think he's
Top class, isn't
he's
he?
up there.
Top
He's
class.
up there
Very
in the
good bowler.
tournament. Anyway, 5th ball of the over. Oh, he's now
Next
struck
one
it.
now.
Struck it well down the ground.
How many
Should
is it
only
gonna
be
go?
a single or maybe a 2.
Oh, throw comes in.
Oh.
Oh, dodgy
So-
bounce.
I think
Zaid Gadget out there.
Mohammed Hassan will be happy to get 2 more onto his score.
Going back to Abdul Mullah. How many wickets has he taken now?
I think today he took 3. Did he today?
Moves on to 7, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Must be the leading wicket taker.
So
Junaid Mullah there. 5 balls, 2 runs. Runs in.
that was a good shot.
Hits it straight.
Good shot there. Sort of like.
And it's going to be 2. Another 2.
Yeah.
I think
so
in this game, running is very key. As keep on rotating the strike. That's the way you get momentum in the game. Get a boundary and over. That's all you really need, really.
it's actually good over there for the bouncers.
Definitely.
On a 4 off the over. You.
Well forward about Altaf.
But once again, it just goes back to the fact that they've had the big overs. So
Yep.
now, even if they limped along a little bit, it'll still be 103, 104 without really too much effort.
Definitely.
So current rate, they'll go to 118.
Still above par, I would say.
Yeah, Shanta's the danger man here because he's striking really well at the moment. Just partnership of 16.
Off 12 balls.
So Shanto has got 8 now
In comes in
of
Sufyan
4 balls.
down the track.
Oh, that's well watched.
Hits it straight.
Probably didn't time it as well. They're gone for the 2.
Oh, great field in there. Restricting to only 1 there.
And they
Good backing up by MTS.
probably could have gone for the 2, but
Could have done. Yep.
Took-
Would have been tight.
took the safe option. So it's a single off the first ball of the
8th over. 9th over.
9th over.
9th
So
over, yeah, 9th.
it brings Mohammed Hassan back on strike.
Well forwarded by Altaf.
So
Here it comes in Sufyan. Runs in. Well bowled.
well bowled.
Great stuff there. Follow the batsman. He's executing his pans well, isn't he, Sufyan?
Well, actually, if the batsman stood still a little bit more, rather than because he seems to be quite fidgety as a batsman.
Yeah,
Watch
a lot of
he's sort
movement.
of like, there you go,
Goes back and across.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Hit into
That,
the leg side.
that should be a boundary, or it is
Oh.
a boundary, but maybe it shouldn't have been a
Yeah.
boundary. Slight
Poor
misfield there.
fielding down there.
So it's
Don't know who that was.
4 more to Mohammed now. He goes on to double figures, and the score moves on to
91
91.
off 8.3 overs.
So Mohammed's on 10 now. Shanto is on 9.
Loving the look of the umpire there. Got the visor on. Coronavirus.
Yes, I think both umpires are wearing face masks.
Yep.
They-
Following all the COVID rules.
Yeah, so there will be there should have been a COVID break as well at some point after 6 overs.
Yep. Sanitize.
So I think there he sort of waited a little bit more.
Runs
Just
in.
wait. Oh,
Wide ball.
That's-
And they're going to get a single.
it's well left. So it's a wide, and it's 2 more runs to the total.
2 wides and he's going to have to re-bowl it.
It'll be interesting to see the extras column here, because we had the
Couple no
the
balls as well.
couple of no balls and one got hit for a 6. So it'll be interesting to see the extras. I'm sure it'll come up.
Could that be the game for them? Runs in, tracks the ball,
Oh,
and another wide.
yes.
Has to re-bowl that again. Keeper not too happy.
It is moving, so
Yeah, it's still a little bit swing, isn't it?
yeah, but the good bowlers know how to control the swing,
Exactly.
because as I say, anybody can swing a ball, especially in these
It's all
conditions.
about the
but
control, isn't it?
yeah, it's Anderson obviously is a
World
great
class, isn't he?
great exponent of swing bowling, and he seems to be able to control the swing quite well.
Running in there again.
Shanto facing, and he gets like it's like
Gone to the fly
under
slip.
edge.
Run through for a single.
So it's now 95 for the loss of 3, with
2 balls remaining.
2 balls remaining. So 110 is the bare minimum you would expect from this stage, but you never know.
Sufyan running in. Well bowled.
Well
Very
bowled.
bowled in there.
It's actually good hands there.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you watch the batsman, it's actually a good ball.
Yep.
But
I think Sufyan's line's been really good. Apart from the 2 wides, his line's been really good. I think
well, he's
done really well, hasn't he?
He's into the end of his second over, taken
Yeah.
2 for
Going
11.
at
So
6 and over here.
So it'll be interesting to see. Looks like he'll probably end up bowling the last
Yep.
over as well. So
If I was a captain, I would definitely give him a 3rd over. Runs in Sufyan. Great ball there.
it's a
Oh, so giving it a wide.
yeah, I think it
Looked
was
quite tight.
right call, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Right call. So it's another ball, extra ball there.
Looks like Sufyan just tried to take the pace off that one there.
You're watching the London Premier League here at Valentine's Park. HK said.
Bowler
Fadli.
runs in. Leg buys, I think.
I think on both occasions there, whenever he seems to charge down, he doesn't. He seems to lose shape there.
Yeah,
but
he does.
it's another leg by. Is it a wide or leg by? Surely a leg by.
Leg buys.
Surely a
Come
leg
off
by.
come off the pads there.
Yeah. So the total is 98 now, and it's the end of the 8th over. So
Ninth over.
so we've got 2 overs to go. Uh,
I think it's Junaid coming back for his second over.
yeah, the projection score is still 118.
Bowled a good first over, Junaid.
Well, if they get to the projected score, that'll be the highest score overall. So I think the current highest score is 117, which is also scored by Hksz. So it'll be interesting
Was
to
that
see.
against Ariana?
And no, that was the first game against.
Well
bowled. Well bowled.
Definitely hit the bat there.
There was plenty. There was plenty of bat on that
Plenty
one.
of bat. I think he's middle of that.
No, not quite sure what Junaid was thinking, but watch the man's figures. Junaid this is now 1.1 over, 0 for 5.
Got
So
for 5, yeah. Really good.
interesting that he's not going to bowl the last over, because obviously he can't.
You can't, yeah. Runs in.
Oh,
He's skied it. How many is that going to be?
he's got an edge on it.
Oh, drop catch.
So, and the batsman scamper for a single. Should have been a 2, really. Should have.
I think that was Ismail underneath that one. I don't think he's even got to that. There you go. Top edge.
It was in the air for a long time. Should have caught it,
Top
really.
edge, and yeah, it doesn't even lay a hand on that, does he?
So,
Junaid running in. Here we go.
shot. Good shot.
Good shot over the covers.
Sort of like
4 runs. Great shot there over cover.
well timed there. I think both of these actually. Normally, when you watch batsmen batting, the great batsmen. I'm not trying to put these two in that
Yeah.
bracket at the moment, but both of these batsmen have got great hands. It's the adjustment,
Yep.
the way they're able to almost like play that scoop shot with a yoke length ball. Oh, that was slightly
Bottom edge into the leg side.
fortunate there. Could be.
Should be a
Yeah,
run
it
out.
could be a run out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's been a couple of those, haven't there? Hasn't there?
Yeah, I
this-
think
this innings?
tried to scamper for the 2 there. So
Bit of sacrificial lamb there.
so at least 1 run will count from that ball. So
104 for 3 off 9 point.
is that
4 down, sorry.
Is that
Yeah.
Mohammed Hussain or is it
That's Shanto.
Shanto?
Shanto is out there.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
Playing his role for the team, not for himself. Always
Yeah.
good.
So
Always
100,
good.
105. So you're looking at 120 here at the moment. Interesting to see who's going to go out and bat next. Oh,
Who's
we've
this?
got a debut there for Abdul Lola.
Abdul Lola.
Interesting character.
Is he?
Yes, he'll be keeping for Hksz. So he's come for his debut today for Hksz.
Good throw in there.
I think
Straight to the keeper.
it was.
Kept it simple. Imtiaz took off the stumps.
Yeah, so
Really well.
Abdul there with his bright yellow pads, and be hoping to take advantage really of this over and the power play over, which is
Junaid running in. Oh, bottom edge.
Oh,
Here we go.
it could be run out
Another
again.
run out.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, is it given?
Could be given. Is he giving it out?
I think he's gone
he's
upstairs.
referred it.
He's referred it here.
Look close from here, but
We'll have to see.
let's see what.
How many run-outs has there been in this innings? We'll have to see another replay of that. Slow it down. Imtiaz there again. Bats in the air. I think his bat's in the air there. Looks quite close. Yeah, should be given to North London Muslims.
Yes, I think this will go into the fielding side's favour. So I think the batsman was out of his ground.
Junaid Mullah, 1.4 overs, 11 runs. Score now moves on to 105 for 4 of 9.4. I would say the bouncers have restricted them to lower score than what they were heading to, weren't they? They were projected, I think, 150 at one point, weren't they? You can see how cold the air is. See the steam coming out the players' mouths.
Yes, well, it is 10 past 11 at night, so
Wow.
temperature is probably around in single digits.
Don't think there's much cricket being played around England right now,
No, I think
especially at 11.
it's amazing still that the keeper there has not got nothing underneath. So most of the players these days wear skins underneath anyway.
Yeah, you can see the batsman displaying them on show there.
So Abdul there has got skins, and I think most of the players.
Junaid Muller's got some skins on there.
Yeah. So
Looking quite professional.
well, he's bowled well. Look at that. 2
Yeah.
overs, 1 for 11.
Yeah,
so
he's going to be happy with that, isn't he?
so Junaid there with 4 dot balls. So
Yep.
the next batsman in is M Patel.
Patel. Is it Manav, I think?
Yeah, he'll be taking strike.
I think it's
Yep.
another debutant.
He'll be looking just to get something here, even a single off the first ball.
Asking for leg guard.
Because they're both actually new to the crease at the moment, so neither of them have really got used to the ball yet. So 105, I think another 10 runs and they'll be happy with that.
Junaid Muller
115.
running in here.
Oh, well struck.
Here we go. How many will it be? It's gone for a single.
Yeah, so
Good finish to the over. Really good finish.
nice bowling there from
Junaid
Junaid.
Muller. It's going at 6 and over.
Two
Really,
for-
really good there.
2 for 12 with 1 wicket. So here we get to the final over.
I think it might be, yep, as we said, Sufyan Data.
Sufyan, and I think it'll be Abdul, not Wasi, M Patel will be facing.
Manav Patel facing her.
Abdul Wasi.
What do you think they'll end up on?
I think they will get 115.
I would say about the same as well.
Yeah.
114, I would say.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they go beyond that, but
Batsman
it's
giving it the arms a couple swings.
actually
Sufyan
Patel's a good bat actually.
Yep.
I won't be surprised if they go beyond that.
There we go.
Well bowled. Should be a single.
Oh, dot ball. Dot ball in the final over. Great
Yeah.
stuff from the
No,
bouncers.
It's actually well bowled though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not
Followed
sure-
the batsman there.
I'm not sure what Patel's referring to. Maybe movement behind the bowler's arm, but to be honest, this is just a black background. So
Exactly.
I'll be surprised if you can actually see anything in the background. But anyway, here comes Patel facing the second ball of the last over, and he's missed it again. He's got it seems
He's
to have got
a
an
little
inside edge on
edge
it.
into that, yep.
Should be back for the 2, and that should
Yeah.
be enough. So
Throw in by Norman Dawood.
so 108 now.
Sufyan Data picking up 2 wickets in this game. 2 for 14 going at 6
He's
and
bowling
over.
well. He's
100%,
He's
yeah.
bowling it full, and the ball's coming back into the batsman. So
Exactly.
unless you're gonna play the scoop, which is an option here, but I don't think these two are good enough to play the scoop. Sorry.
Wouldn't mind seeing a scoop. Love to see a scoop.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. to
Sufyan
see
running
it.
in now.
So let's see.
Yeah,
Oh,
wide
so-
ball there, definitely. Can't be complaining about that one.
Yeah, it's surprised he didn't actually swing back in, because most of the time when he's bowling it on the stumps, the ball's deviating quite sharply onto the pad. So maybe it was a cross seam ball there.
Another run to the wides column, isn't it? Runs in.
Oh, well bowled. He's asking for it.
I don't think that's touched anything.
No, I think the umpire is just conferring whether or not the ball carried to the
carry.
keeper.
I think he thinks there's an edge onto that.
So that does mean that the fact that they're talking must mean that no, not out there.
No, not out.
unfortunately we don't have Sneeko here, so
Maybe next year. You know,
even
in the Premier League.
next year. So even if it was referred, it'd be very difficult for even the third umpire to give it
Exactly.
without Sneeko there. I think the only thing you're looking for is a deviation then. But this is turning out to be good over here from Sufyan.
Definitely.
So 3 balls to go.
Three balls left.
They've only managed to get 3 runs off the over so far.
Comes in.
He's
Connects with it.
lost its shape.
Should only be a single.
Yeah, lost his shape a little bit there, trying to hit it too hard. So it's a single for Patel. Interesting to see what Abdul will do now.
Facing his first ball.
Yeah, second ball. I think he faced one on the last over, didn't he?
Hasn't
So-
been recorded on the score sheet.
Yeah, it should have been, because I think they've got his name on wrong as well. It's Abdul, the batsman.
Runs in Sufyan. In he comes.
Oh,
he's connected beautifully there.
6 runs there,
Yep, definitely.
a maximum there for Abdul.
Not a
So,
bad first ball, is it?
so this could actually elevate them to the highest score so far. So which they hold anyway, 116,
Great connection of the bat.
117. Probably not the prettiest of shots, but
Definitely not.
effective in the end. So 116 with 1 ball to go.
Loving the yellow pads on show, yellow gloves.
Yeah, I think they come from his Sunday club he plays for.
Yep. There we go. You can see the yellow pads there.
Bright yellow pads. so we got pink ball, yellow pads, red tops, orange
kit,
tops, black trousers,
red
being-
stumps.
yeah,
Zinga.
multicoloured league.
And he comes in.
Oh, he's managed. Would
Hits
he,
it
would,
down the
would, he,
ground.
would he go for 2 here? It's worthwhile. Just got roll.
Oh, he's missed the stumps.
Not bad. So
Bowler should be going to the stumps there.
they officially now hold the record for the highest score now, 118 for the loss of 5. So that's the end of the HKSY innings. 100 and
What do you feel like this is chaseable?
I don't believe so. I think their batting will be too good. Yes, highest score 118 for the loss of 5. So they beat their own score of 117. So actually they did quite well because Kaif didn't score any runs today. So it's nice to see Sharmel score a few runs.
I think it was a very good start.
Doga scored a few runs as well. So interesting to see what happens in 10 minutes time when the players return. So it's just a temporary goodbye from myself,
Yep. And Jamil,
and we'll see you in about 10 minutes time.
see you soon, guys.
Welcome back to this
Welcome back to the London Premier League.
the final game and the final innings for the night. It's it'll be North London Bouncers chasing a record total 118, 119 to win.
Love to see how they go about this total.
Yeah, so just waiting for the batsmen now to make their way onto the field.
I think it will be Imtiaz and Krunesh opening the batting.
The timer here in London is
Here they come
actually
in.
11:25 now, so we'll be going beyond midnight. We'll be getting paid overtime tonight, I think.
I think, yeah, we should be getting paid overtime, shouldn't we?
There should be further cricket tomorrow as well. I think the weather is actually quite good, so we should get 3 games in tomorrow comfortably,
Hopefully.
and also 3 games on Sunday as well. So
Touch
keep
of
switched
gloves.
on here. We will be here with you.
Still probably quite a few viewers watching in, families of players. Hope everyone's doing well.
Yes,
Bit of
it's
bit of
Friday night, so tomorrow is Saturday, so a lot of people will be off work, so they'll be watching and hopefully enjoying. So first time we've seen sawdust coming on. I'm surprised it wasn't applied when in the previous game, because we are using the same pitch here, so obviously the bowlers areas get worn away quite quickly, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look that bad actually. It doesn't look as muddy as you would expect it to be, but the pitches are covered, so it's not as if the elements are open here. I think the covers,
Who's this coming into bowl?
I think it might be Shanto. Normally Shanto opens the bowl, and it'd be interesting to see
I think
who-
it's someone else. I'm not sure who it is.
or it could be Ifti.
Yep.
Ifti or
How would you go about chasing this innings, chasing this total?
well, the
Would you
main
go
thi-
to a flyer? Would you go off with a flyer or
well,
keep wickets
well,
in hand?
one of them has to try and take advantage of the power play. I think Imtiaz
Yep.
looks like Imtiaz is the kind of player who would be the one expected to up the run rate quickly, and
Power play only 2 fielders outside. Am I right?
yes, so it's the first power play, so it's 3 overs, and Wasi comes in and bowls, and he gets a thick outside
edge.
edge, and it could be
Oh, yep.
Starts
4
off-
runs. Great start from North London Muslims.
starts off with a boundary there. So good start. It's actually a good ball, but
Great shot from Imtiaz there.
shame in that obviously in a one-day format there's not going to be a few slips there. So if it was a slip there, I think it would have been caught there. But nice start, boundary there for Imtiaz. Mind you-
Wasn't a bad line, was it? To be fair.
Mind you, actually, even a slip wouldn't be enough there. I think it would have cleared the slips. Short third man there, no chance.
Who's the bowler? Sorry.
Abdul Wasi is
Wasi,
the bowler.
yeah.
Wasi there.
In comes Wasi. Bit of movement from the fielders there. In he comes again. Oh, leg buys, and that is. Is it going to hold up? Yes, it is. Leg buys, I think. Yep, leg buys.
So it's-
One leg buy there.
Yeah, it looked like
Imtiaz thinks it's bat.
it did. Yeah, no. Normally the telltale sign is how far the ball carries, and the fact it almost went to the boundary did indicate that there was some bat on it. But obviously the umpires didn't see it that way, so it's one leg by there to North London bouncers, so they move on to 5.
Krunesh Patel facing up here.
So what do you know about Krunesh then?
Krunesh, I would say, he's quite really good batsman. He's provided a lot of runs in the Middlesex League for North London Muslims. Here he comes in faces. Yeah, I would say he's quite explosive up top, so I think he's the right man to be sending in to
Yeah.
chase these runs down.
Yeah, because it's important to actually have one batsman stay through, because
Yeah,
if you
everyone
actually
should play
bat
around him.
yeah, if you actually bat 11 overs, even although it doesn't seem a long time, you could still get a 30 30, 35, and then on the other side the batsman can actually play freely.
Exactly, yep. Completely agree with you there.
So Abdul, not a bad start.
Imtiaz facing up here. Wasi running in. Tracks him. He's trying to cut that one
That was
down.
nicely played, that one.
Very well played there.
Well fielded as well, so
And that will be
could be interesting. Ooh.
2 runs. Great running by North London Muslims. Great start, I would say. 8 off 4 balls, 200 strike rate.
At this rate, they'll win the game.
I think we'll get to know the winner of this game within the first three overs, I'd say. Tracks him again. Cover shot. Great shot there.
Nicely played there.
Great shot. Running off 4 runs. Great shot through the covers from Imtiaz. Great shot.
So
Holds
far,
the poles, doesn't he? Just held the poles.
sort of waited for the ball there and actually let it come to him and
Yep, definitely.
placed it really. So it was actually good timing. Up on the face of the bat there.
No
through-
need to run for that.
Through cover there, so looking a little bit concerned, Abdul, there, because it's a good start. 12 off the first 5 balls, so
Really good start.
carry on at this rate.
In comes.
In the power play overs, they could get
Tracks
to
him
about
again.
45-50, so
Cuts
that's a good shot.
again. Oh, straight to the fielder.
Oh, lovely fielding. Could be interesting here.
And it's a run.
No, so
No ball signalled from the umpire, I think.
it's a free hit as well.
Yep.
Is it a free hit?
Yep. No ball signal, free hit. Really good start from North London Muslims. Really proud of them, man.
So it's a
Great
no
fight.
ball and it's a free hit, score could be elevated to
20.
if they can get the maximum, yes.
Abdul Wasi, 13 of 0.5. 14 of 0.5 over, sorry. Kurnesh facing up. Wouldn't mind to face a free hit off your second ball. In comes in Wasi. In he comes.
Ooh.
Big swing and a miss. You often see that, don't you, off a no ball for free hit.
So that's the
That should be the over
that
finished.
should be the over finished.
Cave just asking.
Just double checking with the two no balls.
2 no balls I heard there.
I'm not sure because he didn't signal the no balls. It's just a free hit.
Kurnesh facing up. He's ready for it, isn't he?
It's not a free hit anyway. Because
In comes in Wasi.
unless it is another free hit, yeah. It's a good
Cuts
shot.
it away.
This could be another boundary there.
Straight,
So
straight to the fielder.
interesting.
15 off the first over. Great start from North London Muslims. Two no balls off that first over.
Always good to have fielders supporting the bowler, so that
Definitely.
once it left the bat, it looked like it was going to be 4 runs, but it's nice fielding there from Hksz, so it's definitely saved the boundary.
Yep. As you can
Makes-
see on screen, the current run rate is 15 and over. North London Muslims need 104 from 60 deliveries.
Yeah, just needs a couple of tight overs, and all of a sudden you start needing 2 runs a ball, which then means that
Yep.
the batsmen start panicking. But nowadays with what you watch on IPL
Yep.
and even on ICC, to a ball doesn't really phase too many batsmen these days. So, but Imtiaz now coming to face Shanto being the new bowler. It'll be interesting to see. Well, Imtiaz is obviously batting outside his ground.
Oh. There he comes in.
Shanto bowls.
Flicks onto the leg side. And They run a single. Overthrows? Nope. Imtiaz sends him back. What do you think of Shanto? How does he?
No,
what is
Shanta's a good bowler.
he? Is he?
I
Yeah.
think HKZ got 3 or 4 good seamers actually. Ifti will obviously be first change. He's a good bowler as well. And then you've got Sharmel who'll come and bowl probably a couple of overs, and then you've got young Zakaria who'll come and bowl his off spin, and then you've always got Kaif there as well, and Doga can bowl as well. So they've probably got about 5-6 bowlers there.
4 runs there. Another 4.
So
Krinesh squirts it away for another 4.
so this
5 or 4 balls for Krinesh.
is a good start. This, I think, taking advantage of the power play. The others, the number of 4s have gone down to up to 94. We said, will we get to 100 in this game? I reckon we might just get there. You know, if the way these two
Yeah.
are batting, and
This looks very promising for North London Muslims, doesn't it? 20 off 1.2 overs. You can see the strikers, captain, in our view, Atik, cheering on the bouncers. Love to see it. Cheering on his mate Krinesh. Hey, Krinesh facing up again. Shanto runs in he comes. Good
Well-
line, very good line.
well bowled.
Single to third man.
Interesting technique there from Krinesh. The feet just never didn't go towards the ball or anything. I think it was more like
Remain still.
sort of like moving away to leg side. But Imtiaz is the danger man, really. I think he's the one who's expected to put back to bowl and take advantage of the last 9 balls of this power play.
Oh,
Well bowled.
great keeping.
Well bowled.
Really good take there. Dot ball
Yeah, Abdul there.
with his yellow pads again.
Yeah, Ifti there with the ball. Sharmel as well. He'll be expected to bowl a couple of overs. Hksz will be reasonably confident at this stage, even though 21 on the board, 118. It seems quite a long way away at the moment. Imtiaz needs to find a boundary now. Well bowled.
So he's played that quite well there. Played it
Yeah.
with the swing
This is-
for a single.
This over's turning out to be decent now, so that only given 7 away, which when you consider
the
it's-
balance really.
yeah, I think
22 or 13 the partnership moves on to. 13? Yeah, 13 balls. Couple wides, couple no balls. In comes in Shanto, running in to Krinesh.
a bowl.
Really good line, really good line. Just see it move off the seam a little bit.
Yeah.
There. Bit of seam movement. Oh, bold.
Nice run up actually when you watch him.
Very smooth, yeah.
Sort of eases into the crease, and then
Yep.
the effort comes in that final hop there.
Change of shoes we see here for Imtiaz.
Yeah, hopefully they
Bit
are
more
his
grip.
shoes. Well, hopefully they're his shoes and not somebody else's shoes, because they won't be
Yeah.
very COVID friendly, would they?
Definitely not.
Sharing shoes.
The change of shoes winning this game, I think he'll be keeping them for a long time.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, we are live from Valentine's Park in Ilford, just watching the second game of the London Premier League. North London Bouncers against HKZ. If you missed the first innings, HKZ scored 118 for the loss of 5 wickets, and in reply, North London Bouncers are 22 without loss. So far so good. I think
Manav into the attack looks like.
yeah, Manav is interesting.
Off spin.
Well, judging by where the keeper's standing, he's
Quite a short run up looks like. So thought it'd be
Yeah.
a bit. Nah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's have a look. I think it's a bit of medium pace. In he comes. Imtiaz hits into the field for no run.
yeah, sort of got away with that one.
Yeah, full toss. How many overs does the power play last?
3 overs.
3
So
overs. So this is the final over. Yeah.
well, this is the first power play. So technically there are 3 power plays. In the next between 4 and 10, you're allowed 5 out. So
Yep.
the restrictions are all the way through. So
In comes Manav.
A bowled.
Imtiaz hits into point for a single. Run rate slowed down a bit here.
Yeah, but credit to Imtiaz there. Obviously, it was a good ball, so just stroked it away and just took a single. I think too many
Yep.
batsmen would have tried to smash that and missed it, and then got frustrated. So at least Krinesh is now on strike, and
In comes Manav. Krinesh
a bowled.
swings it away
A bowled. He's not. He's
for
not.
another single.
He's not the. He's not the quickest of bowlers, but he's bowling a good length. I think.
As we can see from the last innings, that pace is not always a big factor.
pace is not king, as they say.
Exactly.
So
See Sufyan bowling really well, and Junaid in the last couple overs.
yes,
So I think this should be a really good bowler for Hksz, Manav. And he comes in, runs in again. Imtiaz
a
facing,
bowled. Ooh,
flicks onto the leg side for another single.
young Zakaria there, just fielding with his
Woolly hat.
bobble hat on. Yes, so just I think Firoz as well has got a bobble hat on. So
Firoz the opener, wasn't he?
yes,
They got them off to a really good start, I'd say. Firoz did.
a colourful character. You might see him bowl actually, judging by the fact that Manish wouldn't normally be a
Manav, sorry.
Manav be the bowling
comes
third
in.
over. Oh, it's a good shot there.
It's gone nowhere there.
Oh,
Another dot ball.
the slightly unlucky to be honest. They've hit some good shots, but they've gone straight to fielders. So it's
North London.
now looking like 94 now off 49. So
Run rate's
slowly,
creeping up, isn't it?
slowly that squeeze and scoreboard pressure
I think
may just kick in, and the next bowler might just benefit from that.
comes in.
A bowl,
Krinesh
a good
hits it
shot.
over cover
For
for four.
Unlucky there.
That's what they needed, didn't they? Just to get them out over. A good
Yeah.
boundary for North London Muslims. Hopefully to carry the momentum into the next over.
So that's the end of the.
Third over. 25 off it. 25 off 3 overs. It's the 95th four in
So
in this
20.
tournament.
So
29, sorry.
they're sort of going at just under 10
Just
and
under
over.
10s, yeah. Still
So-
really good signs.
Well, still in the game.
100%,
I'd
100%
say-
in the game.
As I say, you can't win the game in the third over, in 3 in the power play, but you could lose the game in the power play. So
No doubt, no doubt.
you just need to make sure though that you're just there or thereabouts until the final 2-3 overs. Who knows? If you need 10 and over in the last 3, it's possible.
Especially with these boundaries, not the biggest. The ball runs away quite quickly, doesn't it? We've seen that in previous games. So I think defending a total is difficult.
Yeah.
But
So let's see if Shanto
and he comes.
takes.
Shanto hits onto the leg side. Imtiaz. Oh,
Oh.
misfield.
It's just
And the scamper for 2. Good running from North London there. Really good. Putting the pressure onto the opposition. Partnership moves on to 31 off 21 balls. Imtiaz 16 off 12. Krinesh 10 off 9. Shanto 9 off 1.1 over. There he comes in. Running in. Imtiaz hits it beautifully straight. Will it go?
yes, it's
Yes, it does. Great shot, Imtiaz. Straight down the ground. Watches it go for 4. I think that's a really good scoring area for him, as obviously both fielders are up.
yeah,
in the
good cricket.
circle. Yeah,
Good cricket.
great thinking. Using his experience there, I think. Captain's experience. Score moves on to 35 or 3.2 overs. Change of field, I think. You can see Kaif going back onto the ring, onto the boundary. Shanto moving his fielders into the correct positions. Here it comes in again. Hits it down the ground again. This time only for a single. Hksz is out there.
Just making sure though that he doesn't misfield it.
Yep.
Maybe it was if it was a bit more pressure from the batsman, if they did go for a second, it would have been interesting to see. And I think that's what most players don't tend to do. They don't tend to run the first one quickly. Regardless of whether you're going to run two or not, running the first one quickly just gives you that bit more pressure on the fielding
Position,
side.
yeah, 100%. Completely agree with you there. Shanto runs in there. Hksz
Oh, he's
skied it. Let's see.
such
And
a
he's
save.
safe.
And it's
It's
well
gonna be
fielded.
Great
well
fielding
fielded.
out there. Great fielding.
So
North London run for another 2.
definitely saved 2 runs there.
Yep. Score moves on to 38 off 3.4 overs. Current run rate is 10.36.
So from now on, really, they're just looking for those 2 big overs.
100%.
If they can get those 2 big overs in, then they are well on their way here. I think it probably needs
Get
them to,
above the run rate and
yeah. I
just
think they just need to be brave now. I think one of these has got to be brave and hopefully
100%,
try and get those boundaries that they lacking. Oh, that could be
wide.
4.
5 wides, I'd say.
Yes, definitely
Yeah.
5 wides there. So that's an extra ball as well.
That's going to help. That just pushes them above the run rate and just helps them for the next over if they need to ever catch up. So yeah, the most the bowler can do is not bowl wides. If he goes for if he gets hit for a 6, good shot to the batsman. The bowler should obviously keep the wides to a minimum.
Yeah, I can see young Zakaria coming into the attack fairly soon.
I think pace off will be a really good option here.
Yeah, because I don't think we've actually seen too many spinners. I know there probably was a leggy in the last game from memory from Hertfordshire Sahibs.
Yep.
And then we can probably get.
I think pace off just brings another factor into the game. The batsmen just have to put a bit more power into their shots. Shanto runs in. Great delivery there. Yep. Hksz running hard.
That's the
Running
length
for a
he
1.
should be aiming for every ball now.
Yeah. If you think about the one that just went for 5 wides, he wasn't that much off, was he?
No, I think you could say that the ball swung, but then again, it started off wrong in the first place anyway. So 44 now for no wicket. Last ball off the 4th over.
North London requiring
Hksz will be
75.
hoping to at least get something here. At least. Oh, well kept.
Great
Good
stuff. Great
fielding there.
fielding. Yep. Really good from the
Well,
keeper there.
Good keeping there from Abdul.
Seen 2 really good stops from him, haven't we?
Yeah, he's saved 8 runs there. So he's not what you and I would call textbook keeper. Rob is the normal keeper for Hksz.
Not present today, is he?
Yeah, but I think Abdul's done well so far
Rob
behind the
normally
stumps.
opens up, doesn't he?
Interesting, 11 and over at the current rate. 11-11s, yeah, so they would win the game.
North London in really good position there, if you think about it.
So decent partnership, 44 off 26 balls.
Hksz on striker.
They've gone. Is it going to be Ifti now? Change of bowler, or is it Sharmel?
North London requiring 75 on 42 deliveries. Hksz does look really calm, doesn't he? He looks like he's up for the job. He looks like he knows what he's going to do. I think it's Hksz in here.
Kaif will be bowling his off spin here, so it's interesting choice.
He's put himself onto bowl, hasn't he?
No, well, we did say that maybe taking the pace off the ball might be
Good
the
option.
way forward now, and it'll be interesting.
Especially being out of the power play, you're allowed to have more fielders out of the ring. Putting a spinner on now does really help. He's got his cap on backwards there. Here he comes in. Oh, manoeuvres it onto the leg side. Really good shot.
Oh,
Keeper going for it.
This is where fitness comes into it now. So Imtiaz
Yep.
obviously has been out there for a little while.
He moves on to 21, looking really good.
So it'll be interesting to see what he makes of Kaif here. I can see one of two things here. Either he's going to smash him or he's going to be out.
Let's have a look. Beautiful shot into the leg side.
That's a beautifully timed, that is. No need to chase that one.
4 rounds. Great shot from Imtiaz. Moving his total onto 25. Looking really, really strong here, Imtiaz. Hopefully he carries his form.
Bit short there from Kaif, and well watched by
Yep.
Imtiaz, and
Putting advantage onto a bad ball, isn't he?
yeah, he didn't try and hit it too hard. I
Exactly,
think
yeah. Did it
sort of
overtime it? Yeah.
no, I think if he tried to hit it too hard, then he would have mistimed it. But this is looking good. 49 without loss in
I think it's
4.2
those
overs.
shoes, isn't it? It's the shoes. And he comes in. This time
Oh,
onto the
good shot.
offside.
That's
For 4. Beautiful shot from Imtiaz.
back-to-back boundaries, and
Great stuff here.
North London go past 50 now. 53
53.
without loss on 4.2 overs. So
North London looking really, really strong. I'd say Hksz are under pressure.
it'll be interesting to sort of see where see Kaif is looking a bit I think he's a bit surprised that he's actually hit back-to-back boundaries, but then again it's not been great bowling.
Just a bit wide that previous
Well,
delivery, I'd say.
just be a bit braver, just toss it up a little bit more.
Yeah, mate.
Okay, you
The
might
slower you bowl it, the more power the batsman has to put into it.
just need a
Cave
wicket,
comes in,
just need a wicket now. See, just bowling
Same
it
shot.
short of a length, and
not as well timed.
so it might
Should
just
be a single.
so 54 now for no wicket.
2 balls remaining in the over.
So far they've taken 10 off the over, so they'll be happy with that. A couple of more singles,
Yep.
and they basically ahead of the run rate again. So
Exactly. Really, really smart batting here. Put on from North London. Krinesh faces up. In comes in Cave. Oh, really good line, I would say.
Abdul's missed that one.
There we
It's,
go. How many?
it's just going to be one
And
there.
he's, oh, just the one. Good fielding from the youngster, isn't there?
Yes.
Cave not too happy there. Really good ball, I'd
Krinesh
say.
will be a bit disappointed he missed out a little bit there. I think it was
I thought
there
it was quite a good line, I thought.
through mid wicket, but obviously Imtiaz now just
One ball left for Imtiaz. Let's see what he does with it.
just take a single, mate. Just take a single.
Oh, pulls
Ooh.
out.
It's-
Couple mind games going on there.
Yeah, but it's actually quite good spot.
There we go,
spot
there we
some shit
go.
there.
It's going to be a good delivery to come up.
Imtiaz got man captain the last game actually. Or was it Imtiaz or is it
was
Atik?
Atik. Oh, moves across his stumps.
Oh,
Under edges it
losing shape now.
for 1. I think over that previous delivery, I thought he just tried to overhit it. Have you seen the other two, the two boundaries in over? We've seen that.
It's
he wasn't
actually a
able to-
no ball. The umpire
No ball?
signaled a no
Oh.
ball, so it's a foot.
Yep.
A foot
Don't
clock
really
no
see
ball.
that from a spinner, do we?
So it's going to be a free hit now. So
Krinesh is on strike.
see if we can take advantage of this.
In comes in Cave. Krinesh hits it
Oh,
over
lovely.
for a single. Got a bit too happy there, didn't we?
Yeah. So
Still benefited from 2 extra runs there.
yeah, 58 now. So they're just under 12 and over. Which
Partnership moves on to 58. Imtiaz 31 off 19, looking really good. Sufyan giving a bit of advice, isn't he, to the captain? Let's see I wonder what he's saying there. Yep, look. Explaining to Krinesh what he needs to do, I think.
So that over from Cave went for 13. So they are.
Who
See,
comes
this is
in?
this
The
is where
youngster.
little Zakaria, a very very underrated bowler. Watch this. He'll give it the fly,
I
and
think
the
giving flight
batsman.
shows confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah, Imtiaz, just be careful here because because he probably takes more wickets than any other bowler, mainly because people think he's a little kid.
People
But-
try to take advantage of him.
Well, he's 15, so he isn't a little kid anymore. Here he comes. Look at it. Look at it. A nice tweak, a big loop.
Really good
Oh.
bowling there. Will be a single. Too short, third man. I think this is going to be a value over for HKZ. I think there will be a bit
There was
bit of action going on here. Either
Yeah.
Imtiaz is going to get a couple boundaries or could sky one up. You never know. Let's see. Let's have a look.
I think he'll get bowled.
In comes. Tosses it up again. Misses it. Dot ball. Great line, I would say. Just a bit wide of the wide
Yeah.
line. Really good smart bowling. Zakaria drawing the ball. In comes Zach. Hits it onto the leg side.
Short on jab there, well fielded.
How many will it be?
But it'll only be
Only
one
for a single.
because they didn't run the first one quickly again. So
I think there's a bit of
complacency. I think
exhaustion
Well,
going on out in the middle.
fitness. All
Yeah.
comes down to fitness.
Definitely.
Is it-
60 or 5.3. In comes Zakaria. Tosses it up. Kunesh connects and connects for. Oh,
Oh.
great stop! Great stop out there in the deep.
well
How many
fielded.
will it be? Another 2.
Oh,
he's
out,
gone!
out, he's
What
out.
a throw! Great stuff.
A direct hit there.
Great stuff from the fielding team. That is what we like to see, don't we? Bit
Un-
lazy.
Unlucky, unlucky actually.
Unlucky, but
Unlucky.
I'd say a little bit
Because-
lazy from Imtiaz. But he's played a really, really good knock. He's put his side onto a really good platform here, getting out on 32. I thought he's played really well, really well. Unlucky. Great throw. I don't know who it was. He's thrown that in, but really, really good throw. Here we have a look. Zakaria.
Shamel.
Oh, Shamel, yeah, really good. Great throw. Wasn't even in the frame. Not even in the frame, is he?
The little Zakaria.
Yep.
Fortunately, he hit the stumps because
Yep.
I don't think Zakaria would have got into position to do the run out. So
Yeah. That could be a game changer, couldn't it?
yes.
Never know.
So
He was the informed batsman out of the two, wasn't he?
the bouncers
In comes in.
looking for the first win,
In comes in Ismail.
and HKZ looking to maintain their winning start. They played 2-1-2, so they'll be looking to win here today to go back to the top. I think at the moment Smashers are also undefeated, played 2-1-2.
Strikers.
Yeah,
Strikers.
Strikers. So yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Smashers then?
Don't know who that is.
North London Smashers sounds better than Strikers. Yeah,
Sounds a bit violent, that.
Smashers. Well, I think
You can see Ishmael trotting out to the middle. He's using my bat actually, isn't he? He's got my bat out there.
Ishmael, tall, gangly player.
Yeah, very good striker of the cricket ball. I'd say if he connects with a couple of Zach's balls, they could be going quite far. I'd say. See Ishmael practicing his shots there. In comes Zach. Bowls to Kunesh. Kunesh hits it out into leg side. 4-1. Like to see how Ishmael starts off here. I did say he's a good striker of the ball, but can't be doing that straight away. Ismail Dawood. I think he's going to take middle guard here. Really good start from young Zach. He's only gone for 4 in the over. Great stuff. In he comes. Ishmael faces up. Hits it onto the leg side for another dot. Can't be taking a single there. Great first over. Can't really get much better than that, can it? 4 runs and a wicket. Really, really good over from Zach.
Nice.
Just shows that pace off is the way to go on this pitch. Especially chasing.
Underrated,
Highly underrated, I'd say.
but he does actually. He's developing his game. I think still a long way to go. I think his fielding obviously needs to be worked on.
How is he
He's-
as a batsman?
I think he's a shy batsman. I don't think he actually bats above 11. Never seen him bat actually. I've never seen him bat.
Might surprise us in the next game. You never know.
Yeah. But
I'll say Krinesh is the key here
so now,
if he wants to lead his team home.
so it's 57 off 30 balls. So slowly creeping up. Still just about fine. I'm not quite sure why it says stumped there. It's just say run out
Run
by
out.
Sharmel really. So, but he's, who knows? He might be the one who might bowl the 3 overs.
Yep.
Interesting to see who's going to bowl next.
Sanitation break going on there.
There's a bit of a conference going on there, and yes, quite rightly, the umpires are sanitising the players.
It's a new trend in the modern game due to COVID, obviously.
Yeah. You tend to find that some teams can use that to their advantage.
Yep, I'd say it's more in favour of Hksz, just trying to break North London's momentum.
Sort of like Krinesh there, breathing quite heavily. So he's got 18 off 17. Ismail yet to get off the mark.
Yep.
And it looks like the bowler, looks like Hksz is going to come and bowl his second over.
I think this is a really key over for North London Muslims to just keep the rate going at 11s. And he comes
Good shot, lovely shot there.
into the deep, and it will be
Oh, well fielded
good
again.
fielded with his feet, but still fielded well.
Young legs in the outfield,
Yep.
helping out here. I
Does
think
help, doesn't it?
they have actually saved probably about 10 runs so far.
Yeah,
So
especially with the keeper as well. If
Mm.
you take his good stops into account.
It's-
Krinesh facing up again.
there's 2 runs there off the first ball of Cave's second over.
And comes in Cave. Krinesh faces up, tosses it up into the
Ooh.
leg side. Great fielding again. Really good stuff from Hksz. Good fielding display, I'd say.
Yeah, the biggest difference between Cave and little Zakaria is the pace.
Yep.
Cave tends to
Bit flatter.
flatter and push it through a little bit
Comes
more.
in Ismail, flicks it onto the
Well
leg
done.
side. Gets him off the mark with a single.
But like the bouncers need more than singles now. So
Yep.
even if they scored another 3 singles off this over, all of a sudden the run rate has now gone up to more than two runs per ball.
And comes in Cave to Krinesh. Initial dot
Oh.
ball. To be fair, I don't mind Ismail taking his time in, as long as he gets, if he settles in here, could see his side home. I think he's a player that can take a game away from another team, 100%. He comes in Cave to Krinesh, loops it up a bit more, hits it straight,
It's a maximum.
and it's a biggie.
Maximum
What
6
a
there.
shot!
A much needed 6 there
Saw the
for.
pressure building up a bit
Yep.
there, didn't we?
I think Cave chanced his arm a little bit,
Yeah,
but then
flying
credit
another one
to
up.
the bowler. Credit to the batsman.
Yeah, really good shot.
He was
Really good strike, good bat swing there, great back lift.
and it's
Didn't try and overhit it. Great shot from Krinesh.
maximum 6 there. So as you can
Krinesh
see,
moves
as
on
you-
to 27.
as
Sorry.
you- scores moves on to 72. As you can see from the bottom of the screen there, there's a number of sponsors
Yep.
for this London Premier League. Channel 44,
HKZ
Umma
Titans.
Welfare.
And comes in Cave again. Last ball over.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Well-
really close there.
just held it back there a little bit.
Yep.
Like
Shorter length, I'd say.
well, no, I think just slower. It was
Yeah,
slower and
A little bit
Krinesh-
quicker than the last one, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Zakaria now. I think it'll be interesting to see what Zakaria does.
Run rate still over 10. I think North London just need to take this game deep. That will be the key here. Not lose another wicket
Get
and
to
take the game deep into
get
the
to
10th and 11th over.
yeah. It'd be really interesting if they can get it to 92 in the next 2 overs. So
Yep.
with 2 overs to go, another 27 needed. So even then, you never
47.
know. Well, if
47
they get it to 92
Yeah, yeah,
after
exactly.
9, then you got another.
Yep.
But Ismail needs to start taking some more of the responsibility now. Can't rely on Krinesh all the way through now.
Comes Ishmael. Swings
Oh,
it
good
into
shot.
the leg side.
Lovely shot there.
And it's a biggie from
Ma-
Ishmael. Great
Ma-
shot.
Maximum 6 there. So
Didn't try and overhit it, did he? Great
Lovely.
shot from Ishmael.
Lovely
Great
t-
stuff.
well timed.
Really good shot.
Waited for the ball.
Yep.
It'd be interesting what little Zakaria does now, because
Yep. Really good shot. Look at the bat swing there.
The line was
into the leg side.
slightly out. I think he normally would
Bit
put
wider.
that slightly outside, more
Yeah.
more outside off stump,
Yeah, definitely.
and expect the batsman to actually try and fetch it.
Yep. Ishmael moves on to
Interesting.
7 off 3.
Interesting to see if he's not bowled yet, and he's a decent bowler actually. I'm
Might be
surprised.
saving him. Yep.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Zakaria does now. That's still well bowled.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Nope, no run taken. I think, as I said, Ishmael can take a game away from opposition. I think that last delivery could have just used his power a bit more rather than using touch. Let's see. On the third ball. 6 off 2 so far. And he comes Zakaria to Ishmael. Loops it up. Hits it into the leg side.
Oh, 6
And
more.
it's another biggie. Great shot from Ishmael. Really good batting there. Really good at batting.
All of a sudden,
Exactly, yeah. He's
100,
just taking it away, isn't he?
118 doesn't
Look that big, does it?
No, I think
As I said, Ishmael is a really good batsman. He can take
Yeah.
the game away from the opposition in a matter of 2 or 3 overs. Really good batting. Didn't overhit that as well.
No,
Really good bat
credit,
speed.
credit to the batsman. I
Yeah,
think
definitely.
it wasn't the worst ball or the best ball in the world, but
Yep.
at the end of the day, Ismail waited for it and actually
Yep, 100%.
struck it really well. So
I think Ishmael shouldn't lose his head here now. Just take maybe even get a single, get it back to Kunesh, keep the strike rotating. Obviously, if it's a bad ball, put it away. But look, I'd love to see what Ishmael comes up with here now. Ishmael looking at the field. And comes in, little Zach. Bit wider.
Oh.
Great ball. Really good ball. Bit flatter through the air. Bit wider.
no, it
I
wasn't.
don't think Ishmael should be complaining there.
No.
Really good ball. Really well bowled.
If he goes back home and watches it in replay, he'll realise it's actually a fair delivery.
Yeah, really good ball from little Zach. In comes in Zach. Bit wider again. Makes him reach and he's
Oh.
gone.
Yeah, picked him up.
Really good ball. Really good ball. See him going a bit wider. Shows how smart of a cricketer he is, isn't he? Really good delivery there. Really good. Really impressed by that. Big wicket of Ishmael.
Yes. Ismail was looking dangerous there.
Yeah, 100%.
Next batsman in is Altaf. So
It just shows how
84 now for the
How-
loss of 3 wickets.
shows how the younger bowler has just hold his nerve, thought of a plan, looked at where Ishmael's strengths are, and
Is it-
bowled
is
against them.
Is that 2? It's just 2, isn't it? It's not 3.
Sorry?
It's just 2 wickets, not
Yeah,
3.
2 down. Imtiaz and Ishmael.
So a bit more. Doesn't need to panic because he's already got 12 of the over.
Yeah.
So he
Just
can
get a
probably
single, keep it moving.
Well, I would actually just dot ball and let Krunesh take the strike, because if he take a single, then he's back on strike. You see, so it's the last ball of the over.
I would say even though Zakaria's gone for 2 sixes, he's bowled a really good over. Picked up the wicket.
well,
He's done his job, hasn't he?
technically he's been given 2 for 16, but we know it's actually 1 for 16 because the other one was actually a run out. So
yeah. And comes in Zach again to Altaf, hits it straight for another single. Under pressure, and they come back for 2. Really good running, and he's throw at the keeper's end. I think he's safe. Good running there, putting the fielder under pressure, and as you
Yeah.
said before, always run the first one hard.
it's the end of the 8th over. 86 for 2. Just this game's going to go right to the wire, I think. London Premier League, game 5 today. 3 more games tomorrow, and 3 more games on Sunday. So
Looking like a good fixture.
the
up there.
league
2 days.
table is taking shape now. It'll be interesting to see after Sunday what the league table looks like. It'll be interesting if we can see a league table at some point. Early days, as I say. So end of the 8th over, 86 for 2. Just got another 3 overs left, and they need another 32 to win.
32.
Yep. So 33. Yeah, it's still 11 and over, so
Yeah,
33
this
over 18.
game, I'd say this game is still slightly favouring Hksz, but one good over from the batting team can really shift the momentum and
See Charmel,
get this back.
looks like Charmel's going to bowl here.
Yep, out
Who's the next batsman in?
not too sure. I think North London do like to have a bit of a floaty batting lineup, send in whoever feels right for the situation. So, yep, love to see who they send in next. What does Shamil bowl?
Charmel just bowls seam up,
See him up, yep.
but he's at that pace where you could take a liking to him.
Oh, is it?
Could be a
Could be a crucial over this.
a make or break. Well, any over now is actually make or break now. So
Yep.
you would still. I would say that
Still,
HKZ
yeah.
are slight
Slightly,
favourites.
yeah. I'd
But-
say it's about a 60-40 split.
Yeah, I think if this over goes North London's way, then
In comes in Shamil. Leg side.
starts off with a wide.
And starts off with a wide. Just shows, I thought that was a good pace he bowled there. Just the line was a bit wrong. And a good length as well.
Yeah. It's,
In comes in
it's
Shamil.
important that Krunesh stays now.
Hits it. Beautiful cover drive for no run.
Yeah.
Can't be chewing up dot balls, can he? At this part of the game, needing 11 and over.
It doesn't matter. I think he's got a big game there though. So if he does,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
so he just needs to make sure though that he stays there now. Really.
yeah.
doesn't
Comes in
give it-
Shamil.
Oh, see, oh,
Oh,
dropped him
thought
there.
that was a wide, but umpire signalling leg bias. He's going to get again? He's going again. Oh, yes. Ran two there. Really good run in. Ran two to the keeper there.
Well, I think the keeper didn't know where the ball was, so
Good run in, I'd say.
it's another 2 to the total. 89 now.
30 off 16 required.
2 leg byes there.
Over two a ball here now. And comes in Shamil.
Oh, it's a wide ball there.
And it's, what's it been signalled? Don't
It
know.
will,
What's he signalling? Hit the stumps. No ball.
no ball.
Wow.
So it's two
Should
no,
be a free hit. Must
Six.
be overstepped.
so it's 2 no balls.
Seen a couple, more than 2 of those now, haven't we?
Yeah.
This could be a crucial ball for HKZ. And obviously
It's
a ball
interesting
for
that
North London
both
to capitalise
teams,
on.
both teams have got their referrals still, so
See how much that will help. in the
free
later.
free hit here.
Exactly.
I'm not quite sure what people at home are making of this game, but
It's gonna looks like a really good thriller, doesn't it? Like it's gonna go down to the wire.
well, it's past midnight now, so
Yep.
Charmel comes and bowls. It's a free
Free
hit.
hit.
Oh, he's just clicked his
I
pad
think
there.
it's
Oh, he could be out here.
he's
Yes.
gone.
Oh,
He's gone.
So-
Crucial wicket. Bit suicidal. I don't think that was really needed. I don't think that was exactly the best call from Krinesh, being the
well,
more of a set batsman, I'd say.
credit to the keeper there.
Yeah, 100%. Really good.
Abdul did well there. So it's another wicket. More importantly, it's only
He comes in Sufyan Datta
so it's
with his machine cricket bat.
only 4 runs of the over, crucially. So it wasn't a wide. He actually
Yeah, came for the pad, I would
he
say.
flicked his
Leg
pad.
buys. Really
Well-
good throw.
well
Held
done.
his nerve, didn't he? Umpire looks quite cold there, doesn't he?
No, he's actually been here for the last 3 weeks. You know,
Wow.
he stands all the way throughout. Like the likes of me being the third umpire, I get the comfort of being inside here in the pavilion
In
area.
the warm. I think he's got quite a few layers on, hasn't he? About 5 or 6 layers on there.
So
Sufyan Datta.
asking for 2 legs.
Just turning out
Asking for God.
to be a decent over. I won't say he's bowled well, but the batsmen haven't really quite helped themselves here.
Yeah, I just think that this game is just slightly running away.
Yeah, big
From-
over. We did
from North London.
say that this is going to be a big over because
Yeah, we did call it. didn't we?
Shamel does bowl at that pace where if you take a liking to him, there.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Oh,
Where's that going to go?
where's it gone?
4 runs. Beautiful shot. Great start from Sufyan.
Yeah,
4 through the covers.
much needed boundary that one,
Yeah, 100%.
and
Really good start. I think he's come with a bit of with a good
That- that
I've
was-
lost words.
well,
It's come with good momentum, I'd say.
well, they're going to surpass the 92 that we spoke about. So
Yep.
if it goes, if they can get another boundary in the next few deliveries, it's only down to 9 and over.
Yep.
Well done.
Could even get that through running, can't we? Like, as in, another
Close.
wide.
No.
Still really good keeping. I think
Yeah.
he's been really good. I don't think his credit's been due, hasn't it? Looks like a good prospect for HKZ. the
He
new
actually,
keeper.
he actually keeps like a football keeper.
Yeah.
Sort of like.
Yeah, I can see that coming through. In comes in Shamil. Sufyan Data faces up. Comes in,
Oh,
hits it, square,
so dot ball there.
4 single.
Just a single.
Yeah.
So just one more ball
One,
left.
Yep.
It's been a long over actually. 1 wide, 2 wides, 2.
The boundary would really,
Two
really
doubles.
help
Well, that would
North London.
that would really put the cat amongst the pigeons, as they say. So a
Exactly,
boundary here,
exactly.
and I would say the pressure is then on HKZ.
100%. And comes in Shamil. Hits
Oh,
it,
good shot.
square.
Could-
Where's it going to go?
It's gone.
And it's gone!
It's a boundary 4.
Wow.
100 up.
Wow, really,
101
really good batting
for
there.
the loss of 3.
2 overs remaining.
They only need.
Really, really good batting. As
8.
we said, a 4 would just change the pressure there.
Interesting to see whether whether he brings Zakaria on or whether he brings Shanto on. What does Captain Case do now?
I would say he should go back to his pace bowlers now. I think at this part of the game, spinners aren't the best, I'll say it. But you never know, you could bring a wicket. I don't know, let's see how he goes. Let's see what he pulls off there. Going to be a really, really good game here to finish with. Really, it's been worth the wait, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think my missus will be thinking, where the hell is he? But she's used to be turning up at 12:30 on a Friday night because
Is
of the
she
cricket.
watching at home?
No.
Nah.
Should be
Long in bed.
should be watching something on her phone.
Star Plus or something.
No, probably something on TikTok
Oh,
or something on
TikTok, eh?
or Instagram or something. So
Wow. See Norman Dawood out there.
is he
Giving
gone
a-
there to give a bit of advice? I think.
Yeah, I think maybe putting a helmet on. Let's see. Bit like MS Dhoni, isn't he, Sufyan Data? Changing his helmet every over.
Who knows? We could get a super over here.
Never know. Yep.
Super over.
Take
Actually
That
quite like,
could be on the cards, couldn't it?
I quite like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So
Hope so.
let's hope they only get 117. So
I think it's better for us commentators
so
watching
so
from
8. So they're actually down to 8 now, really, almost 8 and over.
Yep.
If
Who's
they-
coming
if
in there?
Let's hope they score 8 the next 2. Then it's a super over.
I think what HKZ need to do here is just keep the extras to a minimum and just field well. Just do their part in the field and with the ball. With six balls with no extras. That's all I'd say. What do you think?
Is it Ifti? See, I knew Ifti.
Called it, yeah.
Ifti.
You can only bowl one
It's a
over, can't
shame-
you?
Yeah, it's a shame that he didn't bowl the previous over and then kept the option to at least to get Ifti that second over in. So he's just going to bowl the 1 over. and
Medium
who-
pace, or is it fast?
Oh yeah, decent.
Yeah,
Decent,
good
decent,
pace.
decent pace.
Could help North London Muslims. Bit of
Yeah.
pace on the ball. Could help the batsman. Let's have a look. Let's go.
But
It's going to be a really good over here.
he actually skids on a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this.
In comes Ifti. To Sufyan.
Oh, wide ball.
Oh.
No, not a
Oh.
wide.
Not a wide, is it? Sufyan is not happy about that. I think that was a wide. What do you say?
It looked more wide than not wide.
Exactly. I think it was about 4 bounces there. Yeah, 100% a wide there. No doubt. He comes in Ifti to Sufyan.
Oh, that's a
That
wide.
is definitely a wide. This is going to be a long over, I'd say.
Well,
the way it's
think,
going.
I think he's trying to be smart by coming
Yep.
off a short run, but
Yep.
I'd just come off my normal run up
Yeah,
here.
back yourself, innit? In comes in Ifti. Bowls. Wide again.
Another wide ball.
Another wide. Sufyan's not minding this, is he? 2 wides. 2 runs off first ball.
He doesn't really need to do anything crazy now. The
Just
target's
bat well, exactly.
The target is manageable now. The pressure's on Ifti.
Straighter ball. In comes.
Well
Yep.
bowled.
Really good batting
Well
there.
bowled.
Taking the single.
Good cricket.
Exactly. Really
They
good
they
cricket.
could actually afford to take a single now of the last 3 balls here,
Exactly.
and then go into the power play. But
I
sometimes
would say you should try and finish the game off in this over. Just back them. Just keep
No.
less pressure onto the last over.
it's true. That's one way to play it. Oh,
That's another
yeah.
wide. Nah, definitely a wide. Will he use his review? Yep. He's used the review. Yep. As you just heard, there is no sneaker, so this is going to be a hard call. I don't think there was any bat on that, so we would like to see. Let's see the replay. Here we go. Edie bowls. And nah, I don't really see much deviation there.
Ooh. Play that through again, but keep an eye on Sharmelta. Yeah, he's standing square there.
Altaf not happy there. Not happy at all. Really not happy there. He's angry. Altaf is not happy there. Not showing sportsmanship, is he? Player is definitely not happy there. Player is definitely not happy there. He is not happy at all, is he?
you still live? Yep.
Close call there, but definitely there was
Yep.
a noise, and
Let's just forget about that one, I'd say. Let's move on with the
no.
game.
At the end of the day, it was crucial.
Let's focus on the game in front of us. Really
So
good. Still
There's
very close for
there's
both
still
teams.
plenty of time here.
Yep, 100%. Not the best sportsmanship, I'd say, but let's just move on with the game. Best way to see it.
Seems to be a short delay here. Not quite sure why. Is it
Zamir has walked out to the middle, replacing Altaf, the angry Altaf.
Here we go now. Zamir is a new batsman in. Ifti bowling his fourth
Comes
ball
in
of his.
Ifti.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's not giving that.
sort of a
I think that was in the tram line. not the lines. Yeah.
borderline cases. All these are, but
Yeah, it is quite difficult for the umpires out there. I
well,
would say.
it'll be interesting now if the batsman decided to take an off stump guard and just said, okay, I know you're going to bowl outside off stump.
Exactly. Yep. And he comes in again.
Here it comes. Oh, it's
Oh, edged.
oh, he could get single here.
Just a single.
We're going for the two.
Going for the
Oh,
bowlers
no.
in. Oh.
Ooh, they should have got two there, really,
Yeah, I
but
think they should have went.
but it's still another single. 104 now.
15 required off 8 deliveries. This is going to be another good game.
No, it's less than that. It's only 13 required.
13, is it?
13
Just
required
said
of
15.
13 required of
Sorry, yeah.
7.
Yeah, sorry.
13 required of 7 balls.
No, it's 15 because they got 119.
No, 118 they got.
118?
Yeah, so technically you could say
Yep.
that 118 will be a super over. So you could say 14 to win, 13 to tie.
And comes in Ifti. Slower delivery. Hit down the ground for a single. Really good bowling, I'd say, from Ifti.
Yeah.
Changed his pace up, bowled a better line,
Well,
only for 1.
the last
Finishes it over.
the last 4 balls only went for 2 runs. So
Yep, exactly.
last over. Go on then. What do you think?
This says the target's 119.
13
there, so
runs of the last
13.
over.
I think it's another 60-40 split, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just I still think the favour is with Hksz. Obviously, being a North London player, I'd say still backing them. Still two really good batsmen out there. I think it's going to be a good game. I say it can go either way for me. What do you say?
My money's still on Hksz here. I think the last over slightly skewed it in their favour.
Yep.
13 runs.
If
And
you're
it-
looking at
and
it, this is a power play, so only 2 fielders are outside
Looks like
in this arena.
Patel's going to bowl the last over.
Manav Patel, yep.
Manav Patel, yep.
106 for 4. Zamir is on 1 of 2 deliveries. Sufyan Datta is on 7 of 5. Manav, I think he's only bowled a 1 over, hasn't he?
He bowled the 3rd over, didn't he?
Yep.
Came on.
Thought he bowled it quite well. Comes
Well,
off quite a angled run up, doesn't
well, he gives you a chance. He does.
does, exactly.
He does arc it into your half. So
he? In the slot, you would say.
I would be inclined to. Well, first of all, what you're looking for in the first 2 balls of the over is a boundary.
Exactly, yeah.
A boundary.
Start the over with a bang, you would say.
You just, well, in a way, you've got nothing to lose then. You've still got another 5 balls, and
Exactly.
you've got your colleagues.
Six wickets left.
Well, yes, it's
Don't think
it's
don't think we
relevant in a way. You can probably afford to lose 2 in this over,
Exactly.
and
Why
still
not?
win it.
Exactly. Why not?
You can probably afford to lose 2 and still win it, but ideally speaking,
Sufyan needs to get a boundary here. First 2 deliveries at the least.
he's got 7 off 5, and Zamir's got 1 off 2. So
Zamir only coming in the last over, so
yeah, see, Sufyan. It's all up to Sufyan now. Man out there comes in now. Last over.
here he comes. Let's go. Into Sufyan. Sufyan hits it just in front for a single. There we go. See,
He's
big, very big delivery.
He gets.
What'd you say?
He gets good elevation. Watch him bowl. He sort of hits the pitch quite hard. So the ball
Yep.
actually is actually at sort of like the sort of height of the ribs. Watch this again.
There he comes in Manav to Zamir. And he
Comes in.
comes straight delivery and he's missed
Ooh.
it. And he's missed it. Pressure's on North London there now, isn't it?
12 or 4 now.
This
so
is HKSZ's game
Needs-
to lose.
they need a boundary.
100%.
they
I'll say
need
you
a
need a
boundary.
6 more than a boundary. 6
Need a
needed.
boundary. Just the 4 will be for starters, and then you can think about the
Comes
next
in.
ball. Oh, well bowled. No, leave it.
Right call to just take the single.
Leave it. Oh God, did he throw it?
Nah, he didn't throw it. Very smart field in there as well.
So
11 off 3. Here we go. Sufyan's got a big role there. Bowled really well in the first innings. Easy going to bring it home for his team. My money's on HKZ there, not to be rude.
if you look at the number of wides and no balls, the no balls should have been significant.
In comes in Manav. Hits it away.
Oh, he's got it through there.
And it's a 4. Great shot from Sufyan. That brings it to 101 boundaries in this tournament.
100 over. Is that the 100th boundary?
Yeah, we thought we wouldn't reach it, but we have, haven't
We
we?
have reached 100. So interesting last 2 deliveries here. It's 6 to tie, 7 to win. I wonder if they actually know that 6 to tie and 7 to win. So you don't need really another boundary,
Exactly.
and then probably still need a 2 though. That's a good shot.
Sorry if you just heard something there. There we go. 7 off 2. Crucial delivery coming up here. In comes in Manav. Sufyan Datta faces up. In he comes. And it's missed it. And he's out. That is the game for HKSZ.
No, still ball or no ball.
Yeah, you never know, but
No, even a six would tie it still.
it's gonna be difficult for a new batter in.
6
hit a
to
six.
tie. 6 to tie. Let's keep that option open. But well fielded again by
Yep.
Abdul. I think.
Yeah, I think he's had a really good game, hasn't he?
I think he's saved probably about 10 in the field, and he scored about 10 in the last over. So
Yeah, really good. Not even in the frame there, is he?
no, I think he
Unlucky for Zamir, but
sacrificed himself.
exactly. He had to come in a very poor point. In comes in Zaid Gadja running on. He looks quite happy, doesn't he? Just giving me a little smile. Coming out with his hoodie on. He has to hit a 6 first ball. There we go. Come on, Zaid. Final ball, 6 required for a super over. There we go. So the required run rate is 42.
So who's batting?
Zaid Gadja.
Zaid. So it's the first ball of the game for him, is it?
Yep.
Who knows?
If he wins this, if he
Actually,
gets a
I
6
actually want him to hit a 6 now.
yeah.
I want him to
Exactly,
hit a 6. I
yeah.
want him to hit a 6.
I hope
Come
so,
on,
I hope
Zaid.
so. Come on, Zaid.
Come on, Zaid. Left arm batsman, left arm bowler, wasn't he?
batsman. Yeah, exactly. Opening bowler. Can he provide with a bat here? Come on. Come on, Zaid.
Credit to Patel though. I think Patel's bowled a great last over.
He's hold his nerve, hasn't he?
Here we go. Last
we
ball
go.
of the game.
Come on, Zaid.
6 to tie.
It's coming off a longer run, isn't he?
6 to tie. Can't afford to bowl any extras either.
Yep.
Last thing he wants is 4 wides here, or 5
Wow,
wides.
imagine that.
If he gets 5 wides, he's in trouble.
Wow. Now you've said that, that's just put another factor into the game.
So 4 wides.
Here we go. Here we go. In he
Last
comes
ball of
in.
the ball. Here he comes.
Zaid faces up. In he comes in. Runs in. And he's missed it. Celebrations for Hksz. Well deserved win.
Yes.
I'd say they've played really well in both innings. Really good well.
Unlucky there.
Unlucky for North London Muslims. I think they've had two games where they've just lost by small margins.
I think they can take a lot more positives from this game.
110%. 110%.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell where
110%.
this game was lost.
Yep.
It's hard to tell where this game was lost. Whether it was lost in the last 2 overs or whether it was lost in the last 4 overs.
yeah.
I think
Looks quite tough.
It's tough, but you gotta give credit to Patel for the last over.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, it's just gone midnight 35 from London here,
Yep.
and it's United signing out.
Yep. Jamil signing out. Hope you had a good game to watch. So
And see you again tomorrow.
See you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I'll be here.
And now we'll enjoy the highlights for the last game. So HKZ winning by 5 runs in the end. So well played there from North London and HKZ Stars. So credit to them. Unlucky North London. Play 3-1-3. Okay, it's United signing out.
Hi guys, welcome to London Premier League. Chilly night, losing my voice, just speaking to my lads and everybody else. Been a busy day, been a fantastic game. Couldn't have asked for more, couldn't have asked for better, but a very close game, I must say, with some great hits. And one thing that, you know, the cameras are there, you can actually review the whole game. And, you know, when we say ball tracking, we're not down with the international ICC here, or when we say Sneeko, but we've got a lot of, you know, software teams working on a lot of digital equipment for the coming games. Sufyan, very well played, some beautiful hits there. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to get involved, and I don't. But I just look over my production team and walk around, do other stuff. As you know, British stats, and as you know, in the spirit of the game, and the faith of, and in good faith and in goodwill, at the end of the day, it's umpire's call. All decisions are by umpires, and they're all ECB, ACO registered. You've got the opportunity of third umpires there. Tell me about the game and tell me about your enjoyment. Tell me how you're feeling. You know, I know everybody, you can get emotional. Everybody wants to win. I'm sure we all want to win. But at the end of the day, we're playing on a fantastic platform, and that's one thing that we've got to appreciate and value. So you just tell me a bit about yourself. Tell me how you felt today. Tell me how you're feeling, and tell me how you're looking to progress as moving forward.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for organising. It's a really good tournament. So far, it's been wonderfully organised and run. About the game, I think we just fell back short a little bit. I mean, first inning, we pulled it back really well. I thought in the second half of the inning, they got off to a really good start. I think about 70 or 5, and then in the end, we pulled it really back. Just that unfortunate that we fell short. I mean, there's a lot of good things that we as the bouncers did really well. And hopefully we can take a lot of positive from the game, especially a lot of youngsters put their hand up today. And hopefully it's just next game we get over the line.
You got some good batting, you know. It's just about, like you say, you can go back and review your game and have a look where you're going wrong overall. All I can say is that it's not over. There's a lot of games yet to be played, inshallah, God willing, and that inshallah means with the grace and the will of the Almighty up there in the heavens, and the better side wins. We say, win or lose, cricket is the winner, right?
Yeah, I think it's just that they held the nail better in the last 2 overs. We just, I mean, we were there, but we just, like I said, we just fell short because they held the nail better and ball the last 2 overs were superb. And like I said, I think like a lot of games left. Hopefully we'll bounce back and get over the line next time, inshallah. And looking forward to, I think we'll come back tomorrow and then Sunday, and hopefully we come back to our winning ways.
Good luck. All the best moving forward as well. Calf. And I have to speak the reality. Well played. A lot of extras did go there. The game could have gone either way. But obviously I know that when you're captaining, you'll always be thinking your team, and Zikria was brought in at the right time again when a lot of extras were being given. And I think well balanced the game in between there. Shamil was a bit slightly here and there. You had a couple of your bowlers. You had Ifti a bit here and there as well. Shantor was here and there. So it could have gone either way. They weren't in their full form as, you know, they Hksz usually are. But having said that, you kept your nerve, like Sufyan said. You obviously kept the field tight. You kept rotating, and there were some good runouts. There was good cricket overall, all over again, which you can watch.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You know, I think it was an amazing game of cricket. I think, you know, the boys played magnificently, especially in the batting side, the batting department. Shamil batted brilliantly. You know, today wasn't my day. I got run out. Yes, unlucky. Cricket is the game. But you know, I'm quite surprised with the boys with the bowling side. I think we could have done way better. I think a lot of extras, a lot of the bad choices. I think there's a lot to learn in that in this game. I think this is not the best performance we could have put out. I think we could have put a much better performance out, and this is what it's all about. We're going back, watching your games and seeing how you play, and I think there is a lot of work to do. I think there's a lot of work to do with management, but you know, as you see, the first 2 games were absolutely amazing. The boys bowled, and especially second game, the boys bowled amazingly well. You could say about the pitch, the dew and that, but you know, we've played under dew. We've played, okay, so that's no excuse. So it's about going back out there. I think the bouncers put an extremely great chase up. I think, you know, you got to give credit to them where it's due. You know, they batted amazingly. They really put us under pressure. They put us on the back foot. But, you know, Zikra's amazing overs. Shamil coming on. Ifti then bowling. Manav, you know, Manav new into the side. You know, I think it was an all-round performance.
it's an all-round performance. Both teams did well. What you got to appreciate, the umpires work very hard as well, and the ECB ACO registered. And when you don't have certain like Snicko and this and that, reactions of players say a lot as well. Umpires are looking for every piece of conclusive evidence to give a decision, and if the conclusion is reached that there is conclusive evidence within their expertise. Remember, these umpires have led leagues for over 15 years. Anayat was saying, and the beauty of it is that you've been very good as organisers, that you've allowed for the oppositions to come and commentate. So basically, the ball's right in their court, not only in the pavilion, nothing can go on, and even outside, but the spirit is maintained, the game is maintained, played fantastically.
Yeah, it's not easy as an umpire to be umpiring, especially third umpire. It may look easy that they're sitting in the warmth, they're commentating, but I would say the umpire goes through a hell of a lot. They have to really give, they're fair umpires, they're neutral umpires, and absolutely amazing person. He's very neutral. He's had a lot of experience as umpiring. You have to really watch, and credit goes to them. I think the other umpires out there, they do an amazing job as well. The umpires really, without the umpires, there is no game of cricket. And I think it's, emotions do come in the game. Boys do get pumped, okay, but when it's given out, obviously, given out, then people are gonna start to get angry. But that happens. That's cricket for you. If you're not gonna have Snicko in that, but I think Hksz with the replays that's so slow, it really shows the snicks and that, and all fears. Now we're gonna go back, look at our game. But I think in night, all the umpires have done an amazing job, and it's not easy going out there. And as you said, as the commentator, it's not only that one side of the team, Hksz, as people may say, Hksz is the only team that sits in there and looks in there. They're having the other a player from their team to come in and also look at the replays and everything, and having the replays on the phone whilst you're watching, it gives a great understanding about everything.
Absolutely, a great understanding. With that, I'd rather let you announce the man of the match, and I think it's pretty evident.
Yeah, I think Shamil played absolutely amazing. I would say without Shamil's innings knock, I don't think we would have got this far. Unlucky run out, again, a lot of run outs today, which was also another disappointment part in the batting innings, despite 118 highest total so far Hksz has done. But I was Shamil, man of the match. But I do want to, he's absolutely amazing. He's an amazing cricketer and amazing guy.
Amazing guy, amazing cricketer. Fantastic knock, the skipper says. 36 off there. Sufyan, take care of yourself. Have a pleasant evening. Safe journey home. But with that said, lad, a beautiful knock there, and every run was worth it at the end of it. Oopsie daisy. Sorry about that. Oh. But there we go again. I'm going to let my sons, hold my mic for me while I gracefully put it on one of my sons. But I'm so proud father. And that is my energy. A proud father with Zikria and everybody else performing. But I've taken a silent one here because I've got officials to do the job, and my job is to just make sure everything's organised well. That's what my partners and associates in Dubai want me to do, and I hope they're happy with me. Right, and here we go, Shamil. Congratulations with a beautiful knock there. So tell me, how are you feeling on this platform in the London Premier League with the way what's happened today? We like to see that, yeah?
Today was just something different. I mean, the way we pulled that out of the bag, the unsung heroes of that victory, Manav and Ifti, the way they brought it back in the last 2 overs was just something we didn't expect. The way Ifti and all the boys got together, and we just went through without pressure, and Kaf ran through everyone and thought, right, who's our most experienced bowler? We go Ifti, Manavs, and variations on that pitch. The ball was sticking, it was holding, it was proving hard to bat if the ball was slow. That's why Zikria bowled so well. It was just really good to see that the boys didn't fold under the pressure, and it was really good for me as one of the youngest in this side to just stand there and absorb everything. I did want to bat with Cav today, I'll be honest, but he got unlucky. I got unlucky. It's part of the game. It happens. But yeah, I'm really proud of the boys for pulling that out of the bag today.
Well, absolutely. Team spirit, teamwork, enjoyed it, watched, observed, and that's what it's about. He actually said he learned. So if you're not on the pitch and you're not learning from what your colleagues and your friends are doing, then you're missing out a lot. But a great thank you to everybody who's participated, the players, the umpires, the officials, and of course the organisers, the sponsors, and everybody else in between. With that, a good night from London, and have a safe weekend. Rules and regulations very important. Stay safe. We'll be back tomorrow and the weekend with hopefully a lot of excitement and a lot of more games. Good night, London.